Where is... All right, we're unmuted. Howdy, everyone, and welcome to the early start of Echoes of the Institute. We were, because Trez and Ale weren't here, so they get to do some fun stuff. So last time, the party was tending to the last day of their shopping, and were given a bit of information on their assignment and where they're going and the travel routes and whatnot, as well as your handler for the assignment. However, there was some kind of catastrophe, a summoning of sorts. You guys found these critters. A large number of mage hunters, very old creatures that are barely present in this day and age, had somehow infiltrated the academy, gotten past the teleportation limitations, and it was a swarm of them. Half of your party decided to take care of the ones in the immediate area of the Ether Prima house, while you were sent to go follow Master Orin and a Master Orin to go deal with some that had run off. Pretty simple, pretty easy jump in, I imagine. And you have by your side Master Orin and the Arcane Defenders. So I would like you to get him out of here. Click on your tokens and roll initiative. We're just gonna get right into it.
How do I add the things that I bought to my character on D&D Beyond?
Oh, what did you buy again?
I bought the ring that gives me temp HP, and then that trench coat thing.
Lol.
Oh, hold on. You click on Manage Inventory.
Uh-huh.
There should be a button to add items.
Yaha.
Type in Rogue's...
I just don't know what they're called.
Rogue's Mantle.
Rogue's Mantle.
And...
Mantle and...
I believe you might have gotten from my shop. Well, let me double check.
The ring... Is it Celestial Ring? No. No.
Ring of Health. The one that gives you 2d4 temporary hit points at dawn?
Yes.
Yep, Ring of Health.
Ring of Health. There it is.
Right. And Ale, you have all your stuff, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I did add the deck of oracles, and I know I have 2 healing potions as well in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been a day since I bought these things?
Yep, so go ahead and roll your temp hit points.
Alright. Will it do it automatically for me if I take a long rest? Let's find out.
It will not.
It will not.
You click on the item and it would roll it with Beyond 20. Like,
Alright.
Oh!
10 HP, that's pretty good.
Damn.
Oh.
Alright, now let me roll my initiative. There we go.
This is the fight you want to get to level 4. You'll get goodies from your dad.
Did you get my initiative? Did it not populate? There
It
it is.
did. It just takes a moment sometimes.
In mine too, right?
Yours did not go into the tracker, but I have it. And 1 second.
Lovely.
By the way, we have finished Art of Avziri.
So gorgeous.
It came out really good.
Yes, this is so cool. Oh my gosh.
Quote Koi,
it.
those
It's
flowers
easy.
were blood, sweat, and tears.
I'm sure. Sorry about that.
No, she was making sure it was perfect the whole time.
No, because when I found that plant and I was like, these look so beautiful. I
Oh,
really like
that's not
there, so.
good.
Uh-oh.
Surely the second... There we go. Balances itself out.
Yeah.
The Arcane Defender. Arcane. Let's go.
Yeah.
This'll work out. Smiles at the camera. Second. There we go. Go. Alrighty. Top of the round. The Mage Hunter is gonna like break, look around, give a smell, and it looks right at Melvin.
Oh no.
Why is it looking at me? I'm so small and not.
It like
sitting.
scuttles up quickly and it is going to attack
That's
you.
unfortunate.
I'm sorry for what might happen.
Oh, actually, I think the Rogue's Mantle was the wrong thing, because that thing allows me to do, like, damage. This was just, like, a teleporty thing,
Hold on. Let me see.
I thought.
There's another. There might be another one that's similarly named. Let me look. Book many things. Thief.
I guess it's right. Okay, so it is the Moving Shadows thing. The Willful Enmity is a new thing that I don't remember being described with it. But I wasn't sure if I got, like, the more powerful version of whatever this is.
Let me see. It's a mantle. Rogue's Mantle. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
It gives you antagonize as a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, fitting for Melvin.
And what was the total gold for that?
I'll get back to you. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD.
No worries.
But you guys got a group discount, so it wasn't too much. But anyways, this Mage Hunter's gonna attack you, Melvin. I'm sorry.
No, I was distracted. He wasn't actually here.
22 hits for 15 slashing.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Your temp hit points go away. You take 5 hit.
My temp and speed. That was
I worked higher on that.
What?
It's gonna attack you one more time with its tail. Oh, diddly dear. Does anyone have silvery barbs? Let me see.
Yes, I do. Silver barbs. I have it.
I told you, it's these. Sometimes these things hit hard. 19. And as you do that, and it doesn't go through, Master Orin, no, snaps his fingers, silvery barbs as well. Better. That's as good as it's gonna get. F-Zeri, who are you giving the advantage to?
I will give the advantage to Master Orin.
Alright. He'll give his advantage to Melvin.
Bones.
Not having a good day, huh? That's the first one. So it finishes up. The Arcane Defender. Worry not. We will protect you.
You have done none of the sort.
You say that, but then it comes up. It is going to... Yep, time to go in for a blade attack on this creature. He's going to try and cut at its tail to get you out.
Arcane Defenders on my shit list did not protect me at all.
21 hits for 25 psychic. Ink. And you immediately plop out of the tail and knock prone. He's going to go in for another hit.
When did I get grabbed?
Oh, it immediately grapples you when hits you with the tail.
I don't get a save?
Mm-mm. Some of these
Yeah.
creatures, some creatures these days just get you. This like started happening right around the time these came out. They're not fun. 13 misses on a second hit. Wait, no, it is still flanking technically. Ah, there we go. You have been saved. Walks away. And the Mage Hunter is gonna make it rock. Alright. Second Arcane Defender. Gonna deal with the one right in front of it. Miss and hit. Alright, F-Zeri, it is your turn. And you hear a skittering in the distance.
Skittering in the distance. Can I? Oh, like, can I make a roll to think? Is that like another Mage Hunter?
Make me a Cast or Instinct check, whichever one you picked.
Well, let's see here. I will do my cast roll. Not very high.
It could be just the shaking of the Floating Institute.
Yeah, sure. Let's see here. I'm gonna back up a little bit here, and then, because I feel like we just got to, I'm going to cast a Wall of Thorns through the Mage Hunter that's attacking Melvin.
Mmm.
So let's
Display
see
the
here.
spell for me,
I will-
please.
What? And so I'm just picturing a straight line that goes like straight through this Mage Hunter from me out, basically. If that makes sense.
Click on open up the spell fully, and there's a button that will say display on VTT. It'll give me the full details of the spell.
Pull up the thing and display on VTT.
Perfect. It is a
Awesome.
that is a 60-foot long line. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that down, but I know where it is for sure.
Yeah, it can be up to 60, but I'll just like
Dexterity
basically shoot a
saving
bunch of
throw.
thorns. Wha-
It's not good at these.
Well,
It fails, taking 34
Fails.
points of piercing damage. It only takes the other part if it moves. It's not looking good.
let's see here. And I'm going to also toss a bardic inspiration to Melvin, who's going next.
That's correct.
Don't die.
Melvin, it is your
my-
turn.
My bones, they're no longer one piece.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, yes?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. If you would like to use your bonus action to make a healing surge, you can do so you don't have to spend any potions that you have just bought.
Oh, yeah, that's, what is, in doing that, I get, like, some of my hit dice, right?
You roll your hit dice plus your con mod, up to all of your hit dice. I do, or half or all of them, and you heal for that.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll all my hit dice.
You just take out your nasal spray, you get some band-aids out of your little knapsack.
My mother passed me maybe a first aid kit to bring to school.
Alright. So roll me 3d8, and your con mod. What's your con mod?
2.
So roll me 3d8 plus 6. You can do slash. There we go. And 16 plus 6. Math is hard.
22.
Yep. So you're back to full.
I live!
And it looks at you confused.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Really don't like being, next to something, but
Mm-hmm.
I will Eldritch Blast you from point blank range.
All right. Is that a disadvantage?
I mean, it's a ranged.
Yeah. Disadvantage.
Is there a way that will let me do that with the attack, or do I just have to roll the hit twice?
There is, but I would just roll it twice, because it can get stuck on disadvantage.
15 to hit. So 15 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. Now die.
Alright, roll the damage.
Now die.
Oh yeah, it's Omega dead. So a couple things
Omega
happen.
dead.
So this one dies.
It's dead.
And the rest of the damage ricochets into the other Mage Hunter, because we do cleave rules here from the player handbook. So it immediately just goes into the other one for the rest of the damage, which was 9 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, that
Melvin
one's dead.
And I stand up from prone. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll use my. Wait, what is my movement? It's not 25. So do I have 10 or 15 left?
15.
15. We're gonna do 5, 10, 15. Begin. Tactical retreat.
Hello.
Very true. Master Orin. All right. Think there are more coming. Be careful. And Master Orin is going to go up with their lion-like feet and go in for tiger-like feet and go in for some kicks on this Mage Hunter at advantage with their Cinder Strike. Let me see. That hits for 10 fire. Another attack with the Cinder Strike. 17 hits for 16 fire. And third attack. 26 for 6 fire. Not all winners. But he just goes in, jumps, kick, lands. And he just looks proud of himself. The Mage Hunter right here's turn is going to make a screech. And you see boop. Boop. 2 more.
Come on, guys. What is this?
I have to. They to be fair, they fought 4 of them. 15. And then they won't go until next turn though. Okay, they both got a 16. That's pretty responsible of them. All right. Da-da-dum. Arcane Defender. Worry not. Oh, wait, no, he can actually stay right here. He can make a ranged attack. That's what I built them for. Yeah. And yeah. Alright, one of those hits. Wait, hold on. Did I just... No, okay. Never mind. Proceed. Alright. They don't get to go yet because they just popped in. So, do. Arcane Defender is going to try and help finish off this one right here. So you guys only have to deal with the one behind you so far. The one coming from the front. But hey. advantage because he's flanking the master. 18 hits for 14. And then another stab. No. Okay, he tried. Well, F-Zero.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. I am going to cast another spell, and that spell is going to be Spike Growth. And it's going to be in the direction of the one that's behind us. I will do the display in.
This will drop your, I believe this might drop your wolf horns.
That's okay, because it's kind of just a straight line out, so I don't know that it's going to be
Yeah.
incredibly helpful at this moment. But I want to make difficult terrain for this other one that's coming back. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's see here. And display in PTT.
Yeah.
Oh, it did twice.
All right. Yep.
Okay, so, and I want to put it just, it's a, what is it? It's a sphere. So, I want to do it so that, like, basically the edge of the sphere.
A sphere.
Is, like,
I
all
have
around
a sphere. 1 second.
the-
Sphere. 50. Boom. That'll do it, I think.
Probably. Yes. That looks great.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Sorry, other arcade defenders.
They're just stationary. I
let's see.
forgot they were there. Let's just pretend they're not there.
Okay.
Melvin, you're up.
Let's see. Is a cast check a bonus action?
Free action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, very
Oh,
good.
yeah.
What would you like to know? They have
Uh,
Magic Sense, Spider Climb, ACHP, Condition Immunities, Consume and Destroy. You know.
Consume and destroy.
All right, Consume and Destroy is their reaction. When the hunter takes damage from a spell, it takes only half the triggering damage rounded down. If a creature that casts the spell is within 60 feet of the hunter, that creature must make a dexterity saving throw or take the other half of the damage. Hasn't had to come up until now.
Mhm.
Also, because sometimes you forget things and, you know, it's kind of pointless to go backwards in time.
Was my Eldritch Blast supposed to trigger that?
Yeah, but it's too late. That's on me for forgetting.
Well,
Be surprised.
You're just too
that's all.
fast for him. Well,
Yeah.
plus he died, so he would have died either way.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So, if I just move, like, there,
Yeah, you could go in the bushes and you won't.
and maybe there? I think that's the extent of my movement.
I'll say I'll say that gets you out of the range of the
Yeah,
possibility.
that's what I was doing. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't
Go for it.
to me.
You hide and
Eldritch
you can see the
Splash.
glasses outlined in the shining through the bushes. Let's go. All right, roll for damage. And then roll me another one. So you just click it again, like the pink words again, and that will be your crit damage. Okay. Ow. You just put a big old chunk in this little guy, and he screeches, looking around.
Oh no, I sorry, I was attacking this guy.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, that's why I was moving all this way, so I'd be out of the
Oh.
range of his consume and destroy.
Uh-oh.
How smart.
All right, so yeah, Omega dead, for sure. There is nothing for it to cleave near, so it just dies.
Mhm.
It just flails and falls to the ground.
How close would enemy creature need to be for it to cleave?
I believe. Let me double check. One second. Mouse roll. This is any excess damage from that attack. My creature nearby. I would probably say like no less than 20 feet for a spell like that. Because it doesn't give me the clear definition there, but like basically, yeah, like if there was an enemy next to it, it would have taken the rest of that damage.
Very well.
I'll figure something out because it is definitely a rare case with a group of mostly mages or cleave. Yeah, all got range.
Can I send Radicus? Because I don't know where he is.
Oh, I just left him
attack
on the
this
other
guy.
map. Hold on. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Raticus.
Radicus, sick 'em.
Radicus the second. Don't forget. And I must have really thought this guy was unimportant. Is he? Oh, he's under Douglas. That's what happened. You missed Douglas. You'll get to experience that.
Douglas is sitting on him.
Yeah, Douglas is ESR jumps out of your hair. Where is he?
It lives in his hair. It's like Ratatouille.
All right, go ahead and make an attack with your rat.
How do I attack with my rat?
Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure I tied him to you. Edit. Yep. Double click on him, like shift double click. I think it should be, or yep, no, yeah, shift double click, and then yeah, shift double click, and it should open up for you. His sheet. Or you can right click and say open character, and that's him as well.
It says the selected character is not in your journal.
Oh, hold on, let me see.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I didn't put him in there. Oof, Melvin, you don't even have ownership of your rat. There you go. Now you do.
I see.
Just eternal screaming from your rat.
Attack plus 5 hit. Okay, so D20 plus 5. Just roll a D20.
Oh no, you should be able to just click on the attack and it does it. Sting? Click on the word sting, fight in beast form. That does it.
No? There's nothing to click.
When it's highlighted in red, it does this. To be under his.
Oh, I see. It automatically opened in bio and info, so I. Didn't
Oh,
see the
yeah,
character
no,
sheet
yeah.
part.
You go to character sheet for him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm clicking it. It's highlighting, but it's not doing anything.
Oh, it may take a moment. Sometimes it lags. Because it should ask you if you want to roll at advantage or disadvantage. And you do input value normal roll, and then you would click on it, and it would pop up like that.
It's not.
Huh.
I can like click on the wheel next to it, and
Oh, yeah.
I think I could even make.
No, click
edits
on
if
the
I wanted
name.
to,
Like,
but-
click on the name in
Yeah.
red.
Yeah.
It's not rolling for you?
No.
Huh. Let's see.
Let's see if clicking on something else does anything. Okay, clicking on Shape Changer made that come up. But yeah, nothing's happening when I click on the sting.
All right, we'll figure it out. But I'll click on it and roll the attack. We'll just say this is the actual attack. An 18 does hit.
Yeah, take that.
Alrighty, and They take the poison damage too if they fail. Let's see, con save. They don't have. They have all right con. Damn.
Ew.
Okay, I figured something out.
Oh, what?
The pop-up window went behind.
I'm behind
the
your
window.
sheet. Yep, sometimes it does that.
So I have like 80 of these that I'm
Oh
now canceling.
no! First. Alright, but is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's it.
Master
'cause I
Orin.
removed-
Zip. Mr. Orin. Going to. Lightning Flourish. That's mean. Actually. Hold on. That'll do it. I'm gonna make them both make dex saves. Say the I'm rolling this at disadvantage, like at advantage, but these are both of them. Time 13 and a 20. One of them fails, one of them succeeds. So we'll just say the one here succeeds.
Can I just try something for fun?
Yeah.
I have a reaction which is Coin of Fate, which I think means that I can.
Are you within range?
Oh, good call. 60 feet. I don't know which one. What do you call it?
This
the
one
20.
succeeded.
Okay. I don't know how
9,
much.
10, 15. You are just out of range.
Ah, too bad. Okay, never mind.
Also, because of how good I roll with that spell, because Zach made it,
Yeah.
Zach, one of the co-DMs, he's like, I'm gonna have to nerf that spell. So you might
Fair
lose
enough,
it,
fair enough.
and it might become like a third level spell. You know, you never know until it's used so good. Alright, so one up here who succeeded will only take 19. But the one down here will take the full 38. He is nearly a crispy critter. Alright. That Mage Hunter's dead. Arcane Defender. Stand by. Mage Hunter! It's gonna start moving. It doesn't know because it's blind. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, roll me. For spike growth, it is 2d4 for every so roll me for roll me 16d4.
16. And so is that /R 16d4?
Slash roll 16 space 16d4. Ouch. And you kill it as it tries moving towards you. It gets up to you, it raises its claws up, ready to lash down, and falls over dead. Comedy. Peak comedy. They were bullying the fuck out of their mage hunters, by the way. Like, they were, like, Cliff was trash talking it because someone put fate magic in him, which is something I didn't expect to happen based on his backstory. And this one's gonna come behind Orin, go for a slash.
DM also, I have, due to my Dark One's blessing.
Oh yeah, you get 4
I should have
you get
8 temp HP.
You do. Fiend Warlocks, man, they're so
I'm a
good.
beefy boy again.
Fiend Warlocks are great in BG3, like, no joke. I'm playing one on my stream game. I'm a rogue warlock, and it's mean as fuck. Because I'm a thief, so I get the extra bonus action. So I can attack 4 times. But yeah, he's gonna go in for a whack on Master Orin. Take that, sir. Oh, take that, sir. Yes! For 11. Ah! Arcane Defenders are on standby, because we don't steal kills. Avziri!
Let's see. Well, I think, because I still have one more cast of this, and
Mm-hmm.
let's see here, the range is 150, so I'm gonna move my spike growth over to the other guy. Oh wait, although I don't know, I can't do it without hurting Master Orin, can I?
You guys are under level 8, so... Wait, under level 7, so friendly fire... So basically, you cannot hurt friendlies until you hit
Okay.
level 7. It just lets you guys play around with tactics more and then figure out the best ways to move going forward. Level 7.
Sure. Let's see. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that, move that over there.
And it technically starts its turn in there, so I believe it takes... You know what? We're gonna get funny with this. Go ahead and roll me, how many feet did you move it? You moved it 5, 10, 15. Go ahead and just roll me, like, 5d4 for fun.
Roll 5d4. Wheels.
How big is this thing supposed to be?
150 feet.
150?
Yeah, it's a spear of 150 feet. Oh, it's a 20-foot spear. No. It's been a hot minute.
That's what I thought.
It's been a hot minute since I've read the spell. Alright. It's a little smaller.
I was gonna say, like...
There we go.
And actually... Yeah. Yeah.
That's better.
I'm like, I thought it was, like, dramatically small. Yeah, that looks...
Yeah, we'll just say that, because also these spell templates don't always size properly, but it gives you the idea. Yeah, but 5d4, we'll just say it takes 12. Bam. Alright.
Did you already use your bardic, Melvin?
You did not.
No.
Okay. Let's see here. I will then go ahead and give a bardic inspiration to Master Orin.
Thumbs up.
Does killing the creature matter for XP?
No, this is just milestone stuff. So.
Oh, I was just because the Arcane Defenders weren't like didn't want to kill steal. I wanted to make sure that,
I don't. No, it's just I'd rather like the enemy not be killed by an NPC when you know it's your story. So in certain only in emergencies do I have an NPC like go in when like a creature's like bloodied. Basically, they're like, you got it from here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's more fun that way for like the certain times. But like if your guys are like, please help us, and I'm like, okay. Then I will definitely like make an NPC like Blorkus go in with a spear attack or whatever. Melvin, you were up. The creature, he ain't looking too hot.
Yes, let's see here. I'm going to... I guess I'll free action cast. Or cast.
One day. And insufficient.
Okay. Question about
Yes.
screw that one guy in particular.
Oh god.
Now, if I cast that, you said we can't hurt friendlies, right?
Mm-hmm. So I do have I do actually have a rule for that, yes, and it is when you are under level 7 it immediately hits. Like if there's only one enemy on the field, it will hit the enemy. But if you have multiple enemies on the field, then it activates as it should. So yeah, you can roll it and it will just hit this guy.
Hey, buddy. Suck a dick.
Alright. Go ahead and then needs to make a dex save. They're not very dexterous creatures. What's your spell save DC?
I think it said 17.
Oh, he definitely fails. So. Ow. Oof. And it starts shaking and. And I am gonna remove Orin because you guys are near the end of this. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Don't think there's anything else I can do.
Do a little dance.
Good goodness.
He's doing the Fortnite
can I-
dance.
Can I look around to see if there's going to be any more mage hunters appearing out of nowhere?
No, there's not. We're almost at time to catch up, so you're good.
Alright. Then I dab and end my turn.
But it's like the wettest dab. Mage Hunter, mad. It's gonna go up to you, Avziri. We'll just say it was too fast for Master Orin, but it's gonna try and hit you. Take that. 23, 13. I believe you took a spell. Majora's Dreadful Buzzing.
Wait, what is it?
Did you take Majora's Dreadful Buzzing?
I don't think so.
Let me see.
What is that? What would that be with? What would that be for?
It's a reaction spell. Let me just double check because I can't remember if I let you take that or not.
Is that just on the spell list, or is it tied to an item?
Oh no, you didn't take it. Dang. I would recommend it. It's pretty good. It's from Vistral and Entler stuff. But yeah, so you take 13
Oh.
slashing, and then it is going to. Yeah, there's not much it can do, and
Let's see here. Well, since what do you call it? Even if this will get nerfed, can I try to do point of 8 on this one then? To see if he would not hit me.
yeah, go ahead and in the Roll20 chat, roll me a 1d2
Okay, in the Roll20 chat, 1d2.
/ roll 1d2.
Roll 1d2.
All right,
2.
I believe
That
that
means he
means
failed.
he fails. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So JK.
I'll try one more time. You can't do too much. Yeah. Hit.
Minutes. Yeah.
15 slashing.
Well, at least I took a little less. I
Yep.
mean, well.
And that is its turn.
Yeah.
Avziri, it is your turn.
Ooh, okay. Let's see here. I am going to try to see here. I'm gonna try to do Thorn Whip at him. Let's
Alrighty.
see.
That's just a melee spell attack, so you can click that like normal. There we go. 20
Yep.
does hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. Let's see. Oop. Oh no! Did I did?
You rolled 3
Nice.
damage. It still
Yeah.
remains.
Okay. It still remains, and let me just make sure there's nothing else that I can do. I don't think so. I did my yeah, I think that's all. So that's all for me.
Right. Melvin. Oh, Melvin.
I will save the day. I'll move like here.
You may very well be the one that does.
Have Radicus run back up to me. I would like Radicus to give me the help action for my Eldritch Blast.
Very well. Well, you also do have advantage from Silvery Barbs and Bardic Inspiration as well.
Inspiration.
So if you cannot fail this, essentially, you're gonna hit at some point.
You never know. You could get double 2 1s.
I mean, yeah, but 16 hits, 23 hits.
All right. Hi-ya!
Oh, it might be delayed. Hold on. There.
6 damage.
Alrighty. How do you want to do this?
Melvin dives out from the behind the bushes, reaches out, high fives Radicus Finch, and with his other hand throws an Eldritch Blast at the Mage Hunter that is attacking Atiri.
Wow, so heroic. Its head
So
explodes.
Hooray. Guts everywhere.
Yep, basically. And go.
Keep this change, you filthy animal.
And with that, let me change the music. Something more chill. Oh, that was perfect time. I just need you guys to do something real fast. As the rush of combat fades, you feel yourselves getting a rush of energy, a rush of adrenaline. You feel stronger. Go ahead and level up to level 4.
I feel stronger now.
So in the chat box in Roll20, roll your hit dice, half or higher. So if, like, example for Melvin, you need to roll 4 or above, and that's your new HP. Reroll your 1s. I think F-Zero, you're also a D8. So you guys roll me your D8s, and go ahead and level up your sheets. Because you get your ASI or feat. Woo!
Yeah. 1 D8.
So keep roll, and if you're in the chat, press the up arrow and it'll bring down the roll prompt, so you don't have to keep typing it in when you, hey, there you go. You got max HP. I think almost everyone in your group got max so far. And that was yours, Melvin? You got an 8? Oh, Trez, you're muted. Okay, yeah, it was Melvin.
I've
Melvin
been
got an 8.
talking in Melvin's voice this whole time. Good.
Melvin, you got an 8, and Zero, you got a 5.
Yes.
All right, so add those to your sheets, and then type in the chat what your new HP is. I'm totally not making your canvas sheets right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move. That's the wrong.
Oh, an ability score improvement, you say?
I add 5 to my current HP.
Yep, you would add that to your rolled, and then it would give you your what do you call it? It would add it up in D&D Beyond. Just give me 1 second.
I think it would be. Do I just for rolled HP in D&D Beyond?
You would
Do I
you would just
I
click
just
it
add
up.
8.
Yeah, you would add
Click it
8 with
up
the
8?
clicker. Yep,
Gotcha.
and it should be accurate.
34 points. Hell yeah. Gotta look at some feats.
So you do.
There's a lot of sitting here.
Just be careful of anything that says HB, because that might not be, that might be homebrew. If it's something I made, then yes, you can use it totally. But sometimes it's not actually mine. It might be Zach's. So I totally realized when I made your cards that you guys weren't leveled up, and I felt like a silly. This gives me the time to also do that for you guys. Level 4, gamers. You're gaming.
Or gaining.
We gotta get your AC up, F-Zero. That's for certain.
I know. I need, like, some kind of armor.
Yeah, bracers of defense or a cloak or a ring would definitely help. And there's actually something I think you would like. I might just give it to you tonight for the fuck of it, because I get scared when my players have low armor. Because I'm like, uh-oh. When I look at the boss, I'm like, oh, this will definitely hit you. You will not have a good time.
Right.
Because you're gonna be Because I'll give you the expedient part here, because we're going to be starting up for True in just a moment. I'm going to put us through the wait timer, and then re-loop it. You guys level up, so you instantly gain the benefits of a long rest. That's how I do level ups in my game. And Master Orin will have gotten a message from your teacher. What's his name? Can't remember off the top of my head, but you know who I'm talking about. The guy that runs the Aether Prima house for you guys. That you have a dinner with the headmaster for your actions here, because you guys would have waited around for about an hour, been questioned by the other arcane defenders and school investigators. And yeah, you have dinner with the headmaster. You get all dressed up and get ready to go.
Right.
Also, unintentionally, Melvin's was the last token to be made, player card to be made for your group. This was not intentional. I repeat, this was not intentional. It's just the weird karmic system of Melvin.
Right. Yep.
The Melvin experience, if you will.
I want to make sure, sorry, because I'm not super confident about like the hit dice type things, because I don't have a ton of experience with that. But so I just leveled up in D&D Beyond, and then it
hold
just
on.
gave me
You
the
didn't click on rolled
35.
HP. Oh, you're missing a lot of content. Hold on. You're missing critical role content. You're missing Grim Hollow content. You don't even have your optional class features. That's not good. Manual. Okay. So. You were at 27.
It was at 27, yeah.
And then you rolled a 5?
I rolled a 5. So
You have a 32 HP.
yes, okay, that's what I figured. So if I can, let's see.
So refresh your sheet. I added all that stuff.
Cool.
And you have your optional class features, which gives you additional bard spells, magical inspiration, and bardic versatility. So you have more things you can pull from.
Okay.
So you'll be able to use those. So just give your sheet a refresh. I added that all in there for you.
Okay. Shoot, I'm trying to. Okay. I think I did that. So I changed my HP, so now it's 32, which is the
Yep,
correct thing.
I
and
updated
then...
it for you, so it should all be in there.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so now when I go to manage my levels, I should have these other options.
Yep, they're all in there, including your extra bard spells, all the critical role content, which is going to be your best friend next to the Grim Hollow content that was just put on D&D Beyond. So yeah, you get some more spells from both of those.
Yes.
Mel, for you, Trez, they added a spell that I think you can cast as a warlock called Consume Mind, which would be funny.
Oh my gosh.
You literally go up to a dead person and consume their last memories.
And that's a feat?
That's a spell.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
they put in all the Grim Hollow stuff, and they're gonna be adding more at the end of the month. And I'm like, oh boy, we're gonna have some fucked up mages in this game.
Is there... Why couldn't I look for this before and I couldn't find it?
Yeah, feel free to ask me.
There's not like a feat or something like that that would let me do like cantrips as a bonus action. I don't think something like that exists.
I think only Meta Magic Adept would be the technical one, because Meta Magic Adept gives you the Quicken spell, which lets you cast spells as a bonus action. Hold on, let me see if there is one. See? I think it would technically be Metamagic Adept. Let me double check just to see. Yeah, I think that would be the closest one. It would allow you to cast, like, example, you could throw out Eldritch Blast as a bonus action with that feat. Dang, Melvin, 34 HP. But then again, you got max.
I did get max.
He has a 17 dex. The fuck? I think that's funny. 15. And by the way, players who are already here, you can unmute, because, like, we're going to be moving into the main game in just a moment. Because I know there's some people in here just hanging out.
I'm free.
You're free, kids!
Alright, I'm gonna roll a D100. And we're gonna see if we go down Redemption Arc or Evil Melvin Arc.
Oh no.
We'll just say 51 and above, Redemption, 50 and below. And I'm going down the evil. Let's see. Wait, no, it's not going to do it in the thing.
/ roll 1d100 and roll 20 and I'll let you.
/ roll.
There's also a dice button.
Redemption Arc! Alright, we're going
Until something mildly inconvenient happens.
Well,
Someone trips him in the hall.
If that
Yeah,
happens,
motherfucker.
then I'll be like, I need to abandon my feat of Metamagic Adept and now do Cruel.
Alright. Alrighty. Alright. I'm just finishing up Melvin's character card and then we're good to go. And then I'm gonna put us in a pre-show real quick. Just so we can refresh and I can get everyone on the same page. Oh wait, nope. It's not right.
I stand by the fact that Melvin is the main character here.
Melvin's the main character. We're all just supporting cast.
You are.
I want to see like an edge edit of Melvin. You know. It's gonna be
one of the early Call of Duty like montages where it's just Melvin. So like way too loud music that's over edited. Like,
have you guys seen like the Elden Ring edits?
Yeah.
Going around. I just want to see one of Melvin.
Here.
Melvin is the kill yourself now.
Yeah.
We need to get that. We need to get that commissioned. No,
I mean,
Buffany, you need to make that.
Melvin Dad emote when?
Melvin is literally the what can I get you? The souls of the innocent. A bagel. No, 2 bagels. like that's Melvin. Like just.
It is.
All right, give me 1 second, and we're gonna go pre-show.
Melvin is the Elden Lord.
I've been constructing.
If he was,
extensive
I'd destroy myself. I'd rather die.
He's the Chaos Lord.
Melvin's father is Moog. Who does that make him?
Let it all be consumed by madness.
I've been making an extensive list of spell scrolls so that I need to get to add to my spell book.
Oh, by the way, you guys are getting some fun stuff tonight.
Oh?
As you you unlocked a path. You'll see. Speaking of spells.
Ominous.
Spells. Hey, I started making a list of spell scrolls because I know I'm gonna need them eventually.
I think I found my new favorite D&D spell.
Oh?
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Pretty good one.
Earthen.
Millions, earth and grass. Okay, so what do y'all think if I take Metamagic Adept?
Jump on the trade, and then Melvin will be like, "But I took that first."
Oh, that's
maybe I'll
true. You
take
did,
it.
didn't you?
I mean, Metamagic's really strong. Let's be fair.
I think we're strong as is right now.
I'm gonna mute you guys and myself, but check out on Twitch. The slideshow is ready. Hello, everyone! We're here for real again! We just took a bit of a breather to get everything set up. Welcome to the proper Session 5 of Echoes of the Institute. Let me get out some new music, and let me roll the recap. Alright, gamers. Did I not? I still don't think I made your chart, so you're lucky there. Didn't make your chart. So, we're not going to count Trez and Ale in this, because they just got to this session. Like, they weren't technically there. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna roll a 1d3. Devonar, what happened last time?
Oh god, I hate having to remember things. Okay, so we got things were going fine until there was a lot of strange noises, and we got jumped and attacked by these mage hunters that really didn't like magic. That's for sure. We had to fight through them. We had help from the professors and the other people, but we fought them. And we started investigating where they came from, and there were some mysterious figures and some things going on.
Uh-huh.
And then we got invited to dinner or a meal with the headmaster.
That is correct. And there was a bit of a teaser in after credits where an individual who sent these mage hunters, these who were seemingly after Arlena, went to report back to his boss. Hold on. I have them. Name starts with an S. Where? I know I can just cheat and go onto the map and display it. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, hold on. We have fun here, and I have fun traumatizing the kids.
Yeah.
As we had a little bit of a teaser for things to come that you guys weren't there for, but you know, I like doing these little scenes. They're fun. As Cern, the Eladrin that summoned these mage hunters to seemingly detain Arlena, you know, this handsome fella, went back to his boss, Dr. Luxford. One who is very familiar with Arlena, and they were the ones who sent Arlena to the front lines of the Dark Capital to keep an eye on her, just in case the things they implanted within her were to ever awaken. Alongside their other assistant, Keeper Nashla, decided they would have to take measures to bring back a potential candidate that has reawakened their abilities, sending out lovingly referred to as Subject 05109 Berserker. And that's where the viewers and the players at home, who are not metapigeons, I hope, left off. But now, you all find yourselves, after cleaning up you take an hour to clean up and get ready to go to the headmaster's office. Coming into the space, it is a long room. It is ornate with marble detailing and architecture, many pillars throughout, and numerous bookshelves right here near the long table that are filled with tomes, but lining on their own pedestals are books that are chained up that radiate arcane energy to any of the casters in the room. And there, standing in front of the rites of prime banishment, that he himself used to imprison Aerith, the Brother of Destruction. Lord Ariel Fell, headmaster of the Newman Academy, stands. And he got updated art, as I said, but look at him, look at the drip. With his remnant, his violin right there. And as you all enter in your most suitable attire, I would hope, he does a quick turn, just seemingly lost in thought while looking at the tome. Ah, hello everyone. It is good to see you all. Come, sit, at the table. Make yourselves at home.
Melvin picks up Radicus and puts him on the table.
Douglas, by the
There you
way, you two weren't here for Douglas, but this is Douglas. He is the token of the Silver Raven in Knoll. So basically any token of the Silver Raven has this personality grafted onto it. Cliff bought him. He flies up on this stoop. Oh yeah, this'll do nicely. And he's just gonna pass out. All right. Fire could not be here tonight, so I am Jaegering Cliff. Cliff is gonna sit down at the table as well. Kind of having to sit awkwardly for a moment before the chair magically adjusts, given he has wings. And we'll just say Ariel summons a chair right in front of him and sits down. And Professor Seldween will also make himself comfortable. I'll actually put him up here. Oh! That beat you to it.
She's making sure there's nobody on either side of her.
Fair. I'll bring him on this side then. Because he'll notice you going for, like, kind of making sure that seat's not taken, and he'll be like, okay. So, it is a pleasure to meet all of you formally. I've read all of your files, of course. You are in the Aether Prima house, but I'll let you make your introductions all the same. And in no particular order, you may introduce yourselves.
This is Radicus Finch II. This is my familiar. We've been together for maybe, I don't know, a day.
He tilts his
Possibly
glasses. Interesting choice. Make me
My dad
make me
got
an
him for me. He's
make me
pretty
an
cool.
insight check.
Insight.
Okay. And you are Melvin Slickbottom.
That is correct, sir.
Respectable name. I've heard nothing but good things about the Slickbottom family.
Yeah, we're fine, I guess.
It is an honor to meet you. I am Devonar. It's my first time being around someone of your caliber. I'm sorry. I'm anxious.
Oh, think nothing of it. I might be a hero of the Moonflower, but that's nothing. I focus more on teaching and guiding instead of my past deeds.
Well, we are thankful for your guidance.
I have been quite interested in your development for certain. You have a Grimoire Thon. You have the Grimoire Thon.
Oh, yes. Right here. Always keep it with me.
Yes, indeed, and it is a pleasure to meet you, Ariel Thal. I have been hearing rumors of your skill. Glad that I've made an impression on one of the consciousnesses of one of the previous Grand Mages.
DM, in my backstory, I had written that I may be familiar with Ariel Del. Did we? I don't know if you had. Like,
Oh,
is that
you would be
kosher, or-
extremely familiar. Everyone here would be.
Yes.
With Ariel Thal.
I guess I should say like that we would know each other potentially, but I don't
yes.
know. Yes, yeah.
You would definitely know him on a more familiar level. He seems to have connections to some of your family. But for those who do not know, Lord Ariel Thel it is one of the heroes of the Moonflower, and the heroes of the Moonflower were the heroes that came to Null 55 years ago and defeated the newly returned Brother of Destruction, Aerith, as he had ascended, and sealed him away under Darkspire Tower. And Ariel Thel here is the main force behind that banishment. He used the rites of prime banishment to bind him to the Darkspire Tower, never to walk the material plane in an avatar form like most gods do, severely limiting the god. And he's also one of the chosen successors of Varith Newman, the brother of creation, who stepped down from role as headmaster of the Newman Academy. This has been your history lesson.
Thank you. Atsiri will sort of nod her head respectfully and say, "It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Ariel Thel."
Indeed. I hope everything is well. Home.
Yes, sir. Thank you for asking. Couldn't be better.
You know where it could be better, though? This academy. Why are we attacked by maid slayers?
Yes, you were...
Headmaster,
I realize
you're running a...
you were
Not that
separate...
I-
He looks at you. Go ahead.
Cast silence.
Yeah, I expected a tighter ship from the headmaster. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes, to explain that, I believe you two were separate from the rest of your team. You helped out some of the other students. Master Orin has put in a very good word for the both of you. Yes, we found out that the summoning circles at the Ether Prima house were sabotaged. Someone left behind something, and I believe, Miss Arlena, you have a bit more information on that?
Need to do some further research on it, but
Oh, goodness, don't choke on your water.
Professor Sildamine still has the object in question for examination.
He'll produce the rune and put it on the table. Someone left this behind and was able to bypass our reactors, our security system. It brought forward those mage hunters, quite a bit of them. So whoever did it had clearance to the academy, left this behind, so they were brought in, a back door, if you will. That is most unfortunate. Most likely have to go forward with the amplification process. And I apologize if this disrupted your upcoming task. I heard that it pushes everything off by one day. And to make amends for such a thing, I have more than just a dinner here for you. And you see some unseen servants come in and deliver food of your choice. Based on your preferences, he read your files. So, we'll go down the line. Alistair, what would you say is your favorite meal?
Let's go with beef Wellington.
Okay. Avziri, what would you say is yours?
Oh, that is such a wonderful question. I think that Atsiri, Atsiri would probably opt for. I'm gonna actually go for like this very unusual sort of thing. It's not a real dish, but I'm making it up. It's I would say sort of a soup of lotuses floating in perfectly crystal clear spring water.
Nice. Cliff has a simple stew. Melvin, what would you say is your favorite food?
The most succulent 10-hour braised and smoked pork with a nice almost jam-like sauce on it, like real thick and gelatinous. It's like not
the most pleasant. It's like a gravy but gelatinous.
Oh boy.
And it just looks like,
Oh, no.
you know, at first you're just like, oh, that looks pretty good, and then you just notice like, oh, but wait, what's that like on?
It
top
gets
of
worse
And
upon
it
further
yeah.
inspection.
It's like
Oh
Jello.
no.
Oh no.
It's just jiggling.
A gelatin lunch or whatever like they used to bake. Ugh.
Oh.
Devinar, what would you say is yours?
Very simple, light, like sandwiches, breads, and just like light food that's usual made of cheap ingredients and very portable.
Great, Arlena, what about you?
Contrary to her appearance, she actually has a decent looking steak with shrimp skewers on top.
Fuck yeah, steak and shrimp! Douglas
Also with a big
has
potato.
Douglas has scrambled eggs. Don't ask questions. Professor Seldoween, he has a meal that none of you recognize at a glance, but it seems to be a bit intricate in its make and style. And he just smirks to himself.
Out of character, is his plate mathematically portioned?
Yes,
What does
absolutely.
Lilith get? What is Lilith eating?
Lilith,
Yeah.
you don't want to know.
I kind of want to know.
Well, it ain't normal food, that's for
Uh-oh.
sure.
Souls of the damned congealed in a
She is-
Yante.
She is
Pickled rat
eating.
hearts.
She is currently eating a small coin.
Hmm.
That is all I'll
Oh.
say there.
Gotcha.
And Ariel has a nice pasta. But as you will continue your meal, and once like there's like room for conversation, Ariel will chime up. So, as you all know, you only have one day. You have an extra day now that the complications in transit have been arisen. But to make up for that, we would like to offer you all a free. Hold on.
I enjoy free things.
If for you, hold on, let me double check.
Shut
I've
up!
always wanted one of those.
No!
yes.
Hold on, hold
I've
on.
always
Free?
wanted to have one of those, please.
Really?
I should
Free?
keep it for a good
I've
time.
always wanted a man. My favorite.
I'm gonna beat you
How
up.
did you-
This is the bully the DM portion of the session.
You guys get 300 gold each, and an audience with any professor of your choosing to discuss any topic of your choosing. So you can sit in on seminars that might
Ooh.
glean you some information on any kind of subject that you're interested in, or anything like that. In addition, your layover in Aetherios, the capital city of Era, I have arranged for you all to stay at the... Some idiot kid out there on his dirt bike. I'm gonna throw a rock at him. Anyways. At the Carnelian Hotel.
Oh,
And you guys can make me history checks if you would like on that.
Story.
pretty good.
All smart kids. Natural 20, get a point of inspiration.
Mine's not rolling. What's happening here?
Oh, you might need to click features and traits because you did level, so sometimes it doesn't sync.
Hmm. Yeah, it's still not.
Refresh it. Might just be an error. But yeah, we'll go down the line. You have all heard about the Carnelian Hotel. It is in the top sector of Aetherios, because Aetherios is broken into 3 sectors: top sector, middle sector, and lower sector. With the top sector being the area of a lot of the nobles, and where the royal family where the Thel royal family lives in their castle, as well as where the Lord's Council is based. The Carnelian Hotel is a 4-star hotel, a 3-story establishment with a multitude of rooms to fit the clientele that come to stay in Etherios. And top-tier adventurers in the guild stay there quite frequently. And Davinar, you would know it is a very expensive hotel. It is 800 gold a night to stay at the Carnelian.
Oh my, that's quite.
Wow.
Whew. That's something.
Well, yes, we want to make sure you're well rested and prepared for the rest of your travel. We have also arranged an airship to take you the rest of the way to the dig site. Once you get there, investigate what they have found, and hopefully it will bring some results, and then you'll get your full payment, which we will increase due to the factors that have come into play, such as delayed transportation and whatnot.
Thank you very much, sir.
Of course.
Thank you. Well, quite.
And I figured that this is a good time for most of you to get to probably know each other, if you haven't already gotten a bearing. So I feel that let me message him. I can see if he'll give me them. I'll see if I can get them from Zach. He might be able to send them to me. For now, I feel open discussion amongst yourselves to really get to know each other is a good idea. Let me go see if I can find my icebreakers. He gets up and he goes to the shelf. Let me see, and he pulls open a drawer with a bunch of flashcards.
Certainly hope it's not an actual icebreaker.
Are we doing a bonding exercise?
Yes.
You have to say, okay, well, where's everyone from? What is the what is one spell that you can't cast that you wish you could cast?
Something to teleport me away from answering all these questions.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You see.
Marlena, how was the fight? We were outside, obviously. How did it go for all of you?
Went rather well, I would say. Cliff certainly held his own.
Yeah, I don't feel too good right now from the effect, so I might be a little quiet.
Sorry about that.
It was a new feeling. Don't worry about it.
Well, Melvin here got the final kill for our battle.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I can't say
Good job, Melvin.
Can't say I'm surprised. He is rather proficient in his field.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're good.
feel
Yeah,
like
but
an
the way you
accent
said it,
just popped
your
out.
field.
As
What's
all
that,
feel
what's
the
that supposed to
combat.
imply?
Your magic, your abilities.
Then why you just say it that way?
It's a normal way to say it.
I'm watching you, buddy.
Because you have many skills, and he was thinking on how best to word
He
it.
sent me the icebreakers. Hell yeah. Hold on. Which ones do you recommend?
Did not
Th-
mean to
this
look
is
offended.
Hey,
incredible.
Headmaster, I have a question.
Yes.
Oh no.
Can I read one of those books?
Which ones?
Like one of those?
You pointed the
That
chain
one, or-
books?
Or is that one? Or that
Oh,
one?
no, definitely not. Those are the forbidden grimoires.
Why are they forbidden?
Oh, well, in my time in this world, in my starting years here, as I was one of the many displaced fells in the old world, I came here and I realized there were quite a bit of things that were in the wrong hands. lot of them regarded tomes, grimoires. Pre-cataclysm tomes of Therian or Kracian make, before the Kracian ban on magic. Now, Newman, the brother of creation, I, as his first warlock, was tasked with finding some of these and making sure they were taken from the wrong people. And then they were sealed here. Many of these tomes hold information on forbidden magic, such as the most forbidden magic, soul magic. Biomancy in its early stages due to the actions of Left de Fontaine. Other summoning spells that are very deadly. And some of the Grimoire series that, no offense to the Grand Mage Thawne, from the Nothic series. Some of the more evil-aligned mages from the Nothic series are sealed away here.
So,
Very
can I
dangerous.
borrow one, or
I would say no. And I do have the icebreakers, and he holds them, and he's got a little ring of, like, over 100 flashcards.
God.
He's going to pick... He's gonna go look at Alistair. Alistair, you first. Roll me a d100.
Oh boy.
Why did you not just destroy the books?
Some things, no matter how hard you try, cannot be destroyed, unfortunately. $29, let's see. And he's like, "Oh, very good. What was the worst style choice you have ever made?"
Alistair sort of
Love it.
looks off into the distance.
There was a time in my younger years when I was very anti-establishment. And I had a sort of vest that was full of spikes and may or may not have had an anarchist symbol on the back of it.
Oh my. That's certainly something. Good.
Dude, it's super embarrassing to be you.
F-Zeri. Roll me a d100.
All right. Let's see. Roll 1d100.
74.
74.
What is your favorite breakfast food? Zach, with the interesting chart here.
My favorite breakfast food. Let's see. I think that. Sorry, I'm enjoying like thinking of like little plant things. I think that my favorite breakfast food is some morning glories with a side of aphids.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Mhm.
Cliff's not here. Melvin, roll me a d100. $88. Okay. This was interesting. Melvin, what's your favorite place of all the places you've traveled? Peers into your soul.
Melvin?
He's muted.
Oh.
I'm fucking muted.
Yeah, you goofed it.
Jeez.
I can hear you now.
wow, a lot of that was just Mandarin. Like, well, if I had to pick one, it's hard to say. So many places are so great. What is?
Siri, I take it back. I think I would take the mute spell.
Fair enough.
I think, hold on. Yeah, but I don't think we fully
Oh,
established.
wait, I know my favorite place. It's hanging out with my dad.
And where would that be?
You know,
Prison.
it's like demi-plane prison.
Hmm. That gives me a... Hold on, he's actually going to make an insight check.
I'm sure he's real bad at these.
Hold on.
I'm sure he's not going to roll a nat 20.
Yeah, he would never do that.
Never.
I actually, because I have their one shot coming up this week, have him in a roll 20, so I can actually roll from his character sheet. He has, what is... Sight.
Can I counterspell inside? Oh my god!
He just tilts his glasses, looking in your direction, like he tilts them up. I think that gives me a better idea of what we're working with here. Thank you, Melvin. He totally knows who your patron is now. Because Gazgan is on a watch list by, like, the higher powers of Null.
That's unfortunate.
He just smirks. Oh, hey, yeah, he's running a con.
My dad is innocent.
Devonar, roll me a D100.
Yes.
84. What was your favorite game to play as a child?
Well, I didn't play too many games. I just, I'd run around, explore, go get lost in the woods looking for ruins and hidden little nooks and crannies. I'd have to get dragged back by my ears. It was all fun and games for me, not so much my family.
Interesting. Arlena, roll me a D100.
Sure, you want to ask me this. I can guarantee you any answer I have would be far, far from as entertaining as anyone else at the table.
We won't know until you pick an icebreaker. Smirks.
If I must...
74. Reroll, because someone already got that, and it's not fun to have the same question. 37, there we go. Oh, this one's kind of hard. And his expression goes from like a semi-jovial to when you die, what do you want to be remembered for?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, I hope by the end of your tenure at the Academy, you have a different answer to that question.
Look, when it comes down to it, when our lives are over, it doesn't make a difference one way or the other. So, if someone wants to place value on my contribution, then they certainly can. But as for my own desires, I have none.
Well, hopefully your time with your fellow students and your journey will give you something new to find. But anyways, I'm also an open book if you want to ask me any questions. And it doesn't have to be icebreakers. It can be about your task ahead, as much information as I have. Or just any
What
other
can I do
queries.
to borrow one of those books?
I will assure you that you can never borrow one of these books.
How am I supposed to learn, Professor?
You can go to the general archives down in the main campus.
But you want me to be just a general guy, just okay at what he does?
Well,
Or
if
want
you
me to
get
be
clearance, you can get access to the restricted sections.
I see.
Speaking of
What
creeps,
does getting clearance entail?
Well, it means that either you become one of the masters of the academy, Or you get recommendation from one of the masters to get access.
Could I get a letter of recommendation from you?
It depends on the subject of study you would like to pursue from the restricted section, but if it is something I can accommodate at this given moment, I can.
Mel was trying to remember like the most like gnarly of them.
Well, get back to me when you remember.
Oh, I
Rest.
think I hear you in the other room, hun. I think you're muted, or it didn't pick up for some reason.
Uh,
Or is it just? I don't look like
Now
I'm
it
muted.
is. Now it is. I don't know what happened because yeah, it didn't look like you were muted.
Okay, so I'm okay now.
yep.
Okay, great. So, yes. Sorry. Tyr looks pensive and says, I'd like to know who you might recommend if I wanted to speak with a professor, about perhaps some people in the city of Vanheim. Uh,
Hmm.
I, I don't know if you know. Would he know the name Crocsdonners?
Absolutely.
Oh yes. I think I will, since he's close with since we're close with their family and stuff, I'll just be direct and say, I had a vision some time ago, of a man, Prox Donners, in the city of Anheim. I'd like to learn more, but I don't know which professor would be best to speak with.
Oh dear. Hmm. Surely that is, that's interesting, information to hear, doesn't You may make me insight, it's the 17. He's not binge on these. You may
Wait.
make me an insight check to see what his reaction there
can-
was.
Okay, let's see. Insight. No, not good enough.
8. You do have advantage.
I do.
From you should have an inspiration left. I don't think you used it from the 19. Very good. You can immediately tell that he is aware that Crocs Donners is back.
Okay.
He's also not hiding it too well.
Yeah.
This is likely information that he knows.
Oh.
That would be, I'd say, less of a teacher, more of contacting individuals out there. For example, the Sands of Nora, the Lal over there, or the Brimshire clan, the ruling family. But I can see what I can do.
Is there, on our travels, since I wouldn't have maybe traveled so much, I don't know how to ask this question, but I suppose, how would we know if perhaps it's safe to speak with someone or to ask questions about this person? I guess, are there people who are known to be allies of him, or clans or nobles that it would be safe to be, or it would be prudent to be a little bit more cautious around?
The Academy, I could assure that you will not run into such a problem here. We make sure that the members of our board are not affiliated with any forces that we do not subscribe to.
That's like to make sure your students are safe on campus, headmaster.
Yes, all the students are thoroughly vetted with background checks before they even come to the Academy. We have quite the network of information to make sure when one is applying to our Academy or...
I was referencing the fucking maid slayers that left me almost at a bloody pulp.
Yeah, but we only give certain clearance to others. As for that incident earlier today, I will say that was most likely someone with a temporary pass. We have visitors at a constant to meet with the other headmaster, with the other teachers, or to deliver goods. My guess is it's someone used a mercantile pass to get here from Amber Point to the academy and leave behind their little gift.
It all makes sense now.
But that means we will have to update our security measures when it comes to shipments and the like. We might even have to prohibit travel to and from Amber Point for a small fraction of time. And like I said to the others, Amber Point is the town below the floating Newman Academy. That would most likely mean, but that's like a college campus, like a college town almost. Like a lot of students live there, some students work there, and a lot of people shop there. So, you know, they just cut off transportation there until like they have proper security measures. But outside of this, while you're on your travels, I would look out for cultists that followed Croc's Donners. A few of them did get away from Veffin and his charging of them, when Donners was sealed away in the rock. They would have a tattoo of a broken wing on their hands, a broken fairy wing. Though most would probably found ways to hide it. Hard to say, but that would be the clear indicator that there is a cultist of the broken wing.
Is that on their hands?
Yep, on the back of their hands.
Can you show me the back
Very
of
much.
your hand, Headmaster?
Of course, and he shows you the back of his hands. He does have a mark right under the back of his hand, on his wrist. But that is different. That is his mark from becoming the first warlock of the Brother of Creation. That was where he made it. That's his pact mark. Which is a big deal for him.
What does it look like?
Let me double check what Newman's mark is. Oh. Didn't. I would say, as I didn't make it before, a set of horns, like antlers almost, wrapped in vine and life. It's like, you know, moss and vine. And it slightly like it pulses with a faint green glow and time, like in tune with his pulse. Professor Zeldwin, I believe, will be joining you alongside Lady Elowin Tevrin. So if you need anything, he will be at the ready, and he is giving his utmost to make sure you are all safe. Yes, I'm gonna do my best. We figured if some things are hunting students in particular, it'd be best to have added security. So I'll be with you on your journeys. And if you need my help, I'll gladly give it. If you think you've got it, more power to you.
Headmaster, I have a question.
Of course.
Also a question for you, DM.
Yeah.
So, the 3 names that Elwyn gave me, I can't remember them right now. And I want to ask the headmaster about them.
And what were those names in particular?
The ones who are responsible for the attack on the occultists.
Oh, yeah. That's easy. That would be Oron, the Betrayer. Christ Damned. And... Give me 1 second, it's been a hot second since I... Check my notes. Where the hell are my notes? There they are. All right, hold on. Well, I need to message a player. That's how bad you know it is. Because I've had a busy.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
A dungeon master? Busy? My pen working? Impossible.
You got me. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. It's such an easy to. It's one of those things where it's like such an easy thing to remember,
Yeah.
and it's just escaping my mind.
I feel that on a spiritual level.
I'll get that back to you, but
Yeah. Alistair will just
well, just say you asked those names. Like,
yeah, he asks about the three names of the people and if the headmaster knows anything about them.
When you say Oron, his face goes deathly pale. Goodness. Well, first things first, I want to ask how you know those names in particular.
I have searched far and wide for answers behind the untimely demise of my spouse,
Hmm.
and I believe they are connected.
Fortunately, I know the first two all too well. Oron Thel, the betrayer, was a general of Aerith back in the old world. He was the former head of our fractured family. As you know, many Thels were displaced when they came to the old world to push back against the Brother of Destruction when he first came here hundreds of years ago during the Cataclysm. Oron was disenfranchised. We were cursed in the old world. It was a curse given to us by Berezdun, the Chained Oblivion, the Brother of Destruction's former master. It gave the Thel bloodline nothing but misfortune in the old world. We were cursed to meet terrible demises or fates, or otherwise born with unnatural curses and abilities. Oron was tired of the constant losses, dealing with Aerith. He encountered Aerith, sent on an away mission. Came back, the rest of his squad was dead. We later found out that he had joined Aerith's side and acted as a mole in our demiplane that we had to keep us safe. We detained him when we did a raid on Aerith's base. We should have killed him. There were many in the Heroes of the Moonflower that wanted to. Lady Sonia in particular. But we decided to spare him. We regretted that. During the raid, when the majority of the fighting forces were gone, he broke free, committed a massacre. Many of the innocent, non-combatant Thels, leaving nothing but blood and corpses in their wake. Came fused to his armor. He even killed his own daughter. And my other allies, Sovereign Sonia, Lord Rohan, a few others, defeated him and killed him. In his death throes, he cursed us that he would return, and he was sent directly to the Hells. Became a demon. Every few decades, he returns and hunts down more Thels. Anyways, and Anvil Feistamd is another general of Aerith, one that killed a few of my comrades in the Heroes of the Moonflower. Revived. I don't like to talk about those two in particular, but both of them still live to this day.
I see. Thank you for the information. It will be valuable.
I hope so. And hopefully you're not secretly a Thel. If you were, he would definitely hunt you down. He is active at the moment. Anyways, I think that is enough chatter for now. He starts getting up and regains a bit of his complexion. You'll have a day of relaxation and studying if you would like tomorrow. I would recommend Professor Talren. He would definitely be one to go to for a myriad of subjects. Perhaps poke his brain for some info. I must finish up my work here so I can get home. My husband is very worried that I've been staying overtime. Oh, and whatever you do, don't look for the hidden fence black market in the school. I don't think you would benefit from any of the items there, or work that would be given from any owners of such a thing. Good night. Gets back to pondering the book.
I can't tell if he wants us to go and doesn't want us to go.
Professor, so the name of the market that you want us to avoid is the Hidden Fence. That's the one that we shouldn't look for, the Hidden Fence.
Oh, most definitely. And there should not be a loud and very obvious student.
Right.
Yes,
And we
there's-
don't borrow the chained books on the wall.
Don't
That-
borrow the chain books. He looks at you just seriously. Do not touch them at all.
10-4, Headmaster. I think finally we're on the same page.
I don't think anyone. I don't think you're on the same page as anyone, Melvin. I am sorry to say it.
He's on the same page, just in a different book.
That's
Yeah, that.
very accurate. That is the best way to describe Melvin.
I want to send Radicus to try and touch a book and see what happens.
Oh my god,
We're gonna get a third Radicus.
Oh wait,
Radicus is gonna try and gnaw the chains on that.
wait. Has it
No.
when Melvin and the rest of them returned? Had 10 minutes passed since Alistair activated True Sight?
Give me 1 second.
Probably.
First of all, the last name is Evilise, Redgrave.
Really?
Yeah. And on that last name, all of you can make me history checks.
Even me?
Yes. Alistair, you're such a studied boy. Afziri, you are too. Well, I imagine Afziri would be fascinated with heroes of old.
The only thing I know about a Mr. Evilise is apparently he was involved in some kind of Lions War and taking over. Wait, wrong Evilise.
But that name does ring a bell to you now, Alistair. You now realize where you've heard it. That reminds you of the name of the legendary hero, Kaim Weissman Redgrave. He was part of the Legendary Three, who helped defeat the aspect of Asmodeus way back in the day, and fought against the original Harbingers, which have now returned as the Harbingers of the Black Hand. They were the Harbingers of the Black Hand too. He fought against the original Harbingers of the Black Hand. Kaim is a legendary hero. He is the champion of Skadi, the goddess of the north, the winter, and of the hunt. And he has a whole ass village that was named after him in his absence when he was in the old world, helping out the displaced Fells. And someone had a question about True Sight, correct?
Yeah, so the gem gives Alistair True Sight for 10 minutes. Would Alistair have seen the emotional support rat's true form when Melvin came back?
Absolutely.
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna keep that noted.
But as ESR2 goes up to the chained books, what is he trying to do, Melvin?
Ideally, he's trying to chew through the chain so I can procure that book.
Okay, make me a sting attack. Why not?
Yes. It's, okay, let's see. Loading.
18. He bites. A set of radiant energy just zaps him like a bug zapper.
ESR number 3 coming right up.
He just got misted.
Yep. Because those are
Yeah, the headmaster.
those
is
have
kind
good
of
security.
Giving, like mixed signals here.
Melvin, just come along. We'll figure out what the headmaster's signals are later. Not
Wait, now
around.
I need to summon my Radicus Finch the Third.
We'll do that on the next map. Don't worry.
Yeah,
fuck around and find out. This is the best name of this game.
Well, let me get Radicus Finch 3, and then we can try a different chained book and see if something different happens.
As you attempt to do so, Selduin's just gonna put a hand on your shoulder and just shake his head silently, like, "No, do it." You feel like once you get a pass, twice you might get in trouble. As you return, and yes, there is ESR the third.
And the second.
Oh, hold on, is he still there? Get out of here.
Mitosis.
And Douglas, by this point, turns into the Silver Raven token, and Cliff will pick him up. Ah, there we go.
Oh, thank God.
But before he left, oh, it's time for me to go. If only someone would give me a little bit of loving. Looks at Lilith. She's like,
You have my
I
permission
don't
to
think
kill
so. And he's like, Discord disconnect sound as he turns back into a Silver Raven statuette. But anyways, you return back, and Selduin will just say, well, I hope that was an enlightening experience. I'm gonna go nap for a bit, and just goes back outside, back up to his quarters, and you guys are free to go to your quarters.
This has
I'm Radicus Finch
certainly
the Third.
been
I
an
must regale
interesting
you
day.
on all the stories of Radicus Finch the Second.
Don't worry, it's the same one every time. So he just sits
I don't
there.
think Melvin knows that.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Your predecessor was so brave.
Nods. A little frustrated. Yeah, he was.
Oh, let's write a letter to my dad. He probably wants to know about all those banned books.
Oh, you don't have to. You hear in your head. I didn't realize just how valuable having an inn at the academy is.
Oh, hey, Dad, how's it going?
I'm not your dad.
I was about to write you a letter, Dad.
You don't
This
have
saved me a lot of
to.
trouble. Well,
You
how
know
else
you
am I
can
gonna
just-
communicate?
By rolling a 1d20 plus your level. That's how we do communication with patrons and gods in this game. Actually, no, it's a
Melvin's eyes
it's a
begin to bleed.
D100 plus your level.
We're breaking the meta.
Eyes and nose begins to bleed.
Yeah, but well, that's on par for a warlock, anyways. No, I didn't realize. That there Ariel fell. He's a powerful one. You don't want to mess with him. But if we can find a way to sneak out one of those books, that would be very beneficial.
Well, I tried, but
And by the way,
They
how he
sorta-
speak, how Gazgan speaks to you is the rat's mouth opens and it's like a speaker. It's got the walkie-talkie esque
Oh,
quality.
Well then Melvin will grab the rat and like kind of pull on an ear like it's the receiver.
like, well, you see, yeah, Radicus, he sort of got destroyed, eviscerated. I blinked and he was gone. And there's just ashes left. So might need some protection before I attempt that again, or Radicus attempts it again.
That makes
You're-
sense. Such a powerful individual such as himself, one of the legendary bards of this land, would
Oh,
have.
sorry, I bad protocol on myself. I didn't say over, and taps the head.
But as one of the legendary bards of this land, it would make sense he would have high arcane wards upon very rare items. If you can get in there again at some point, maybe after your little trip, that'll be enough time for you to get a little bit stronger. I can help you temporarily bypass it with a fake. Swap out a book.
Be sure to say over when you're done talking. So we don't talk over each other. Over.
Taps the rat on the head.
I might send my daughter out to help you and ensure that
My
this goes off
sister?
without. She's not your sister. Over.
Oh shit! I didn't say over either. My bad.
But anyways,
I'd love to work with Sis. It's really cool. Over.
yeah, I have her sent out on an assassination mission. It's gonna happen in the next few days, hopefully. But once she's done with that, you should be done with your issue. So I'll have her help you out. Over.
Oh, that sounds sweet. If she's looking for other people to, put the squeeze on, boy, do I got a list of people who have wronged me.
No.
And he eyes Cliff as he says that.
Some people, the gall, let me tell you, over.
Anyways, but yeah, continue on doing what you're doing. Follow this path. I have a sense that it'll lead you into some interesting things. And then we'll talk more about this when you return. Over.
Sounds
And
good, Dad.
You hear a disconnect.
Over and out.
Pats Radicus Finch on the head.
Alistair, is there anything you're doing as you're getting ready for the night?
Alistair will just look over to Lilith and say,
I'd like you to tell me everything you can about the Nine Hells and demons in particular, if you could.
Oh, I wish I could. Unfortunately, even bound by your contract, I'm bound by higher powers. I can't just give out trade secrets. chance.
It was worth a try.
Such things cannot be done without sufficient payment in return.
What kind of payment?
Well, to think of first, I want a new body. And working with the Viscount seems like it will lead to that path. He mentioned it already that one of his others, that Saya, was able to do something.
We also noticed one merged with their companion.
Well, yes, that's different.
Let's hope one does not lead to the other.
I wouldn't want that. I want you intact.
Ominous?
Why would you say it's ominous?
It's, what do you need me intact for, exactly?
None of your business.
Like I said, ominous.
And then he's just gonna get ready to take a nap.
Second. Alright. Then down here, Afziri, Devonar, is there anything you two in particular are doing?
I don't think Devonar is doing anything in particular at this time besides relaxing a little.
And your book, the Grimoire, heads up. Tomorrow will be interesting. I'll be able to properly talk to you and your companions about a new opportunity I can provide.
Oh, that is going to be interesting.
Most definitely.
I look forward to it.
All right, Afziri, is there anything you are doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna just for like a little bit of privacy, I'm gonna go out up onto the roof, if that's all right.
Sure.
I have flies, so I should be able to like kind of do that. And it's nighttime, so I'm gonna kind of
We'll say
like
you're right here, but on the higher level. Is there like walkways above and whatnot?
yeah. And I would like to use the deck of oracles to cast
Oh
divination
boy.
under the light of the moon.
Which one is the question? There are 3.
Right, I know. Which I don't know what moon it is right now.
Let me check the date. Guys, we're on Nor the 3rd of Corvinus, so right now you would be able to easily see the moon of Era, the blue moon, which is always full.
Okay.
And just in the distance, a little bit smaller, you would see the crescent moon of Nora, the violet moon.
Okay. Very cool. So I think that she's just really going to kind of like get into a meditative state, and even though like the moon of horror is not out, or like just to kind of like I mean, not try to commune because it's not quite the same, but anyway, like
You're casting divination, so that's pretty big, I would
divination.
say.
So yeah, and I think that
Oh, 1 second, you are not attuned to the...
oh, you said that we do quick attunement. Can I have
Yep,
attuned
yeah, that's
to it
easy enough.
in the time after? Okay, awesome. Okay, and
'Cause I
then
need
the
the spell.
question that I was going to ask is, I will say, oh, Goddess Horu, does does an enemy of my people await us on our upcoming journey?
Hmm.
And as I think like my people, I'm thinking specifically like, Faye and yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm. Way you worded it. Hmm. And you said on your journey?
I said like on the upcoming journey because I know it's 7 days, as I can ask like. So
Yeah.
I was thinking specifically on the journey, like, yeah, to the dig site basically, and back.
Okay. A moment passes. And another. And as you blink for just a moment, you open your eyes again, and in the dark of the night, you see an outline, from the moonlight. It wasn't there before, but the moon of Horu, which is a dark moon. So it gives off a faint gray light. You see Horu, Black Moon. A pale elven woman with 4 black wings, wearing dark garb, a long staff in her hand.
Seeing this is not what it has. Wait, has a Siri seen her before ever?
You've probably seen iconography and imagery.
Okay, yeah. So, seeing her and being a bit freaked out, Asiri is immediately going to like basically go like, kind of prostrate in kind of like a bow, basically, like on the floor. Or the
There
roof.
is no need to bow. Your question is a challenging. There is and there is not threat to your people. Journey. Donners is not focused on you, but you are on a list of numerous Fae that are being hunted in his name. You may encounter them on your journey, or you may not. The biggest threat come your way is one of raw anger and madness. It seeks to harm, take one of your own. That is as much as I can say.
You will say, like speechless at first, and then just, thank you, my lady. It's an honor to see you.
Spears.
Ooh. Not expecting that.
I had to make some internal rolls with physical
Fair
dice
enough.
because I was like, this is a very hard question to word within the limitations of divination.
Sure, of course, of course.
All right.
And she will be pensive on that, and then climb back into her room and train in for the night.
Arlena.
Well, first things first is she's checking your door to look for any excuse me, any signs of entry.
Perception, no, investigation check.
Why is it not?
Yeah, it was doing. There we go. Everything seems to be normal.
She's gonna carefully open the door, look
Okay.
around, and then reseal it. Jam the chair underneath. Double check the window to make sure it's all locked and everything.
Mhm.
She'll make the bed up to make it look like there's somebody in there again. And then she's going to read in this corner until she falls asleep.
Hit reading from your book.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting in the hours. Right? So that knocks off quite a bit of time. I'll say you only have 3 days remaining to read the contents. And something will happen. Alright. So you may all long rest once more. And as the morning comes, we'll bring you all to breakfast.
Breakfast.
We got a combo to have.
How exciting.
With a book.
The book.
Yeah, I told you your book's got some opportunities for you.
My book is smarter than your book.
Oh, and Melvin, you get 5 temporary hit points at the start of a fresh day. Oh, yeah.
9
Plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
Yep, that's right. So you get 9 hit points. Feeling fresh. You're feeling fly. You're feeling spiffy.
Radicus Fence is looking great. Give him a little comb over.
He doesn't have hair.
Wasn't a great one, it was just a little one.
I know. And then let me move here. No. Here. I'm dragging you all. And as you all come in for breakfast, oh, he's not here yet. You're all awaiting Professor Selduine. And Thon, the grimoire of Devonar. Finally, all of you in one place. Make conversation with you all. Now that my master has, well, not master, but my owner has gotten a decent progress with all of you, I've gotten stronger in turn. I can now give you a service that I will also provide to my lady here to guide her down the path that she needs. You see, as a grand mage of my time, we are all tasked with a particular thing amongst taking care of the day-to-day issues of magical society. We're always tasked with collecting spells from across the multiverse, old magic. In my time, I collected many forms of magic from before the Cataclysm, or the Luminora Institute disappeared. This is magic that I have in my very pages that I can now give to Davenar and to some of you.
So
From-
you know what's in those forbidden books that the headmaster has?
No, I don't know what's in the other grimoire, the Nothic grimoires, but I myself carry quite a bit of spells, but I would assume that the other tomes in the Nothic series would carry their own spells they discovered or created in their time. For example, Davenar, Alistair, I can teach you a spell of my own crafting. One that I think every wizard should have.
Oh, do go on, please.
I'm very interested.
Arcane Blast. And he opens his pages. It is a cantrip that he can teach you. And so y'all are going to be testing out some spells that myself and Lapis have created. Because why not use it with the group that is mostly comprised of mages? So as you go, Khan will be able to give you more spells from his book to learn. He has spells for wizards, druids, bards, warlocks, all kinds. Like these spells they fit into other school like subclasses and classes as well, not necessarily wizards. And these are spells that you can instantly learn, and you will be able to record into your own books at half of the time and price. Starting with the couple of spells he can give you now: Arcane Blast, which is a ranged evocation spell that only wizards can learn.
Ooh.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has Crystal Shot, which he can teach to everyone in the room, save Arlena. But Arlena, you can put this into your spell gauntlet. So if any of your companions learn this spell, you will instantly be able to store it in your gauntlet.
Okay.
And Crystal Shot is this.
Oh, hey. I
Oh.
like that. I like that very much. I can take out Chromatic Orb if I get that.
Oh, that's a cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a cantrip? Oh. Sweet, I can mess up all my cantrips.
And of course,
What's the difference between Arcane Blast and like Eldritch Blast?
intelligence modifier damage, and it's just one.
It's for a wizard and it's a single target.
Yeah, single shot, so they don't get more than one, and they have force damage, and it scales in damage instead of getting extra beams, and they can add their intelligence modifier to the casting.
We can only add our intelligence modifier once. If you hit a target twice, you can add it twice.
Yeah.
Your charisma twice.
Yeah, especially if you're
So-
getting like all those buffs to Eldritch Blast. It definitely is. Yeah, it's like the poor wizard's Eldritch Blast. And I've made a lot of like for other classes, example, I've made like a feature like for barbarians, I have an ability called Barbarian's Heart where instead of dealing like 2 rage damage on one of their attacks, they can instead deal 2d6 damage of like force damage on their first attack, rage damage on the second. I like to offer things that like give them a little bit more to do, and like for a wizard having like a good little shooty spell, definitely fun. So that's one of the ones you guys can learn, and this can be learned by everyone in this room. So bards, warlocks, wizards can learn this spell.
Crystal Shot.
Yep, Crystal Shot.
I
So
want to
how
pick
does
up
that
all
work?
of these.
Is that
For bards and warlocks, you do not need to transcribe these into a spell book. You just need to read it for an hour, and you have learned that spell. You know how to do that spell now. Like,
okay? And
So-
like that doesn't. Do I need to? Because like I have
in D&D
what is it?
Beyond, it'll be in your spell list now.
Oh.
Because we added these to D&D Beyond, so you guys will have access to it since it's content I ported. So you'll see that under your options for spells you can pick. So then you'd be able to switch out a spell you have with that spell.
I see.
And as a reminder, we do not make people wait a level to change their spells. You can change. Everyone can go prepared caster, just for expediency.
Hmm.
There's a lot of spells out there, so little time. And then this one might interest you, F-Zeri. But he also has this cantrip, Brown Rot.
Oh, yeah, I was reading about this one.
Let's see, he's got a... Yeah, because
My
you guys...
book is so cool.
Your book is so cool. What's the highest level y'all can cast right now? Second for I think.
Second.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I can show
we
you.
need
I can
one
show you a
more.
few of these. So he also has this spell, and I have a feeling Melvin might take it once. Glamour Bomb. Utilizing Fade Trickery, you take the ritual time to concoct a strange multichromatic fluid and place it in a vessel. When used within the next 12 hours, you may throw and or release the container to causing the volatile fluid to burst on impact. Creatures within a 30-foot radius must make a dex save or they will be coated in the fluid, taking on the illusory form of the sample component's origin. So example, if you got like one of Lilith's feathers, it would turn everyone into an illusory form of Lilith.
Wow.
Or if you took Melvin's hair, everyone could look like Melvin.
Melvin
It
party.
could be Melvin.
Kind of like the mass polyjuice potion. No, yeah, right?
It's
Yeah.
not because like it's an illusion. People with true sight could see through it, and like
Right.
it doesn't hold up, especially with height differences.
Not so polymorph.
Poor man's polymorph.
We can all be Melvin finally.
We
Imagine
show
all
show
Melvins.
Melvin.
we show up to a party. Someone shit talks Melvin. We throw a glamour bomb. Everyone's Melvin.
The gang of Melvins.
Cool.
No,
Really cool becomes Melvin.
Spider-Man meme.
I imagine Trez is either plotting someone's demise with this idea, or I feel like I've given fuel to the fire.
That's a murder mystery, but like everyone looks the exact same.
Love it.
And this other one, I believe this is the last one he can teach you guys for now. Is this one? I think that Avziri, Alistair, Avziri, and Devonar will really like. Welkin Blessing. Call upon the stars of the astral sea. You are a creature of your choice. Receive a Welkin Blessing. Roll a 1d4 to determine which blessing is received. It's a buff.
Love it.
All attacks made by. Is that applied to spell attacks?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yep. And a reminder, these are all in the testing stages, so I need some good guinea pigs, and you guys are perfect.
Well, that sounds like something I'm gonna use.
I'm just gonna confirm right now that
Oh,
we don't
God.
count magic missile as an attack to clarify,
not-
because I mean
yeah,
I
it's
probably
not
wouldn't
like
cast it anyway. I wouldn't cast it. I might just grab that to have it in my spellbook
But
because it
that-
has
Does
damage
this work
types.
with
Guys.
Eldritch Blast.
I think it does.
It does.
It does.
That's disgusting.
Am I able to learn it?
Yep, it's under the warlocks.
Look,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
learn the
God.
spell,
Use me while I manage some spells.
and it's gonna stay in my spellbook because
Mhm.
it gives me radiant damage, and that
Yes,
is all I need.
Here's the thing. I need players like you guys to use these spells just so we can know what works and what doesn't. So it's you guys are going to be putting in a lot of good work, and I'm going to appreciate it because like you're already finding things that can be tricky about it. So
Beta testers.
You
I'm
are.
just
Beta
saying
tester.
that having Welkin Blessing say it deals radiant damage, as a scribe, that is the greatest gift I could ever be given.
hey, good thing. Here's the thing. There's a more fucked up spell that you can learn as a 3rd level spell later on called Voice Box. You can steal people's voices.
Oh.
I'm putting that
That's
in the
a-
forbidden magic list.
That is a Melvin thing.
That's a very Melvin spell. He could learn it, I believe.
Guys,
Just
hear
to
me out.
clarify
Yes.
something, because for the Welkin Blessing, it takes a minute to cast, and then
Mhm.
it lasts for 4 rounds. Is that like it takes a minute to cast, and then once we enter combat, it'll last for 4 rounds, or
Oh, you
You
know
know
what?
what I'm
Hold
asking?
on. I think I might have put that in there on accident. That should be an action. Just let me fix that up because that does not make sense. If you know what I
Okay.
mean.
Wait 10 rounds to
Hear
get
me
a
out.
4-round buff.
Yeah.
we glamour bomb the party. We all look like Melvin. Then we steal Melvin's voice. Now we're all just Melvin.
well, so my thought was like it's probably either an action to cast, or it's like a minute to cast, and then once you enter combat, then it's the 4 rounds
Active.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will just do an action because that makes sense. Yeah.
Checks out. Checks out.
See,
So,
first patch, baby.
Am I allowed to mess with my spells?
Yeah, of course. Remember,
We're
I
gonna
said,
get these?
yeah.
Yeah, no. I
You can
was just making
spend the
sure.
hour to learn these right now.
Cool. So if I cut the scribing time in half, and learning from him cuts the scribing time in half,
Oh God.
He'll write it. It's already in his book, technically for you.
yeah, I'm technically.
Forehead taps. It's in your book. So yeah,
Alright,
you may play around with these spells, and as you go, you might run into some other spells. Welkin Blessing, Glamour Bomb, Brown Rot, and Crystal Shot were all made by Lapis, with some edits by me. And Arcane Blast is one I made.
Arcane Blast is very fun.
Yes, because a wizard needs a good shooty. Like, when you run out of everything, you need something that's not just Firebolt. You're like, that'll do.
I cast gun.
I mean, yeah, I do give it. My wife is playing a wizard with proficiency with guns. It's funny. And we
Wizard with a gun.
And we do have a spell shooter. It's a gun that shoots magic energy, and you can.
Yeah, I saw that. I want one.
Yeah, look at that, beautiful.
I don't see Welkin Blessing.
Cool.
This is...
Give it a moment. It should be in there.
I will double refresh my page just to be safe.
I did update it. That might be why. So give it a moment. If not, I can add it to your stuff manually. But yeah, after you all like take a peep at the book, and basically for you, Arlena, whatever spell from there that interests you, if you want to store that, you can. Just let me know which one.
Take a look at them in a little bit more detail here.
And while you do that, Professor Seldween arrives. Good morning, everyone. I hope breakfast is treating you well, and it is. And coming in behind him, he moves to the side. And I meant to introduce her yesterday, but all the chaos did not allow it. May I introduce your handler, a cultist wizard, top 3 of her class, Lady Elwyn Teverin.
Hmm?
Oh.
Oh.
Smile.
Oh.
And you see a half-elven woman wearing a white dress with a black corset piece, a leather coat over her shoulders, and a wide-brimmed hat with little devil horns on it. She's missing her left eye. Her hair is messy and long, and she has a piercing red eye. And Alistair, you met her just like the other day, so
Yeah.
you just look at her knowingly.
Melvin raises his hand.
Yes.
How'd you lose your eye?
Oh, well, I was involved in a terrible massacre where most of the occultist wizards were attacked. I lost my eye in that, and I was in a coma for the past few months. Oh, yeah,
shit.
past year. A couple of years, actually. She only woke up this year.
Well, it is wonderful to see you making a good recovery, and it is wonderful to make your acquaintance.
Likewise, I'm Elvin Teverin. I am now head of my household in Ethereos, and I will be your handler. They requested an individual that would be able to judge, not non-biased, you could say. And I have a personal interest in a few of the students in this particular unit. She smirks right at you, Alistair.
I wonder who that could be.
And I go way back with Alistair.
A pleasure as always.
That seems to be a conflict of interest, if you ask me.
Oh, I couldn't be bothered to pick favorites.
That sounds like someone who's trying to convince me that there's not a conflict of interest would say.
You feel like you're not gonna ask any more questions. Make me a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's gonna roll a nat 20. You just know it's gonna happen.
Pat knows what this woman actually is. 18.
Pretty good.
You feel
Oh.
calmed in this moment. You feel like, okay, yeah, no, I'm feeling a little calm. I feel like, feel pretty chill.
What's
don't-
the DC?
It's high. It was 19.
Oh.
You missed it by 1. She's a strong wizard.
She is very nice. We very fun.
But yes, I enjoy working on the field. It has been some time, so don't fail to disappoint me, I suppose. And if you need assistance here and there, I will attempt to give it, but only if you ask nicely. Yes, Selduin chimes in. Particularly if you beg, on your knees, crying. She just chuckles. That's not.
You
It
sound
is.
like you're speaking from experience, Professor.
Oh, yes. We went to school together.
Can I do an insight check to see if they have or had a thing for each other?
Oh, sure.
Chaos.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Melvin's
I'm
nose
not
begins
rolling
to
for
bleed.
that. Arlena believes that that is actually the case, and she is looking at Selduin disappointedly.
Trust me, I wasn't cool enough to get into her little posse. You
That
weren't
explains
cute
the
enough.
crying and the kneeling.
Melvin's nose begins to bleed as he was commanded not to ask any more questions, but then told that he will have to beg and play nice and ask nicely. The conflict is rotting his brain.
Okay, 1 second. F-Siri, what spell would you like to replace Welkin? What would you like to replace Welkin Blessing? It just updated for you. It's also
Yes.
at the end of your sheet in learn spells. What would you like to
And
get rid of? I imagine like
let's
Gift of
see.
Gab or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Especially because, yeah, so we'll do that. We'll get rid of that.
Alright, refresh your sheet and
Oh.
it should be on there.
Okay.
And second, she looks at you and she says, "You're allowed to talk."
Wait, me or
Looking at Melvin.
Belle? Okay, got it. Welcome back. Yes.
Oh, well. Professor! Did you see what she did? Points at her.
What are you talking about?
She-
Melvin, I don't think we want to
Antagonize
fight
my
to this
handler.
battle.
Fine. Melvin takes out his book, list of wrongs committed by companions. Remind me one more time what your name was, miss?
Lady Elowin Tevrin.
Elowin Tevrin. Use magic on me without my consent
We
in
did it,
a
yeah.
mean way. Frowny face.
She just chuckles.
Oh, they're laughing now, Radicus. They're not gonna be laughing later.
You hear a voice in your head. Oh boy. He's here. And then a quick hang up from Gazgan.
Oh,
He's got a
Dad?
You sensed a hint of uh-oh in his voice.
But I didn't hear anything?
Oh, I didn't add it to wizards, that's why. No, he said, uh-oh, it's her.
Oh. Could you give me a
Yeah.
little bit more than that, Dad?
Roll me a D100 plus your level.
All right.
53. I wouldn't mess with her. She's dangerous. I can tell you this much. She ain't human.
Oh, yeah, she's a half elf.
Not even that. She's something very old.
Oh, that's a sick burn, Dad.
You'll understand. Alright, Kat, I updated it so you now know the spell Welcome Blessing.
Thank you.
Find it.
Melvin adds to his
Refresh
book,
it on
lied
your
about-
sheet, Johnny. I realized what was the problem, so I fixed it.
Melvin writes down in his book, lied about being, in quotes, alive. In quotes.
But
Oh,
so
I can't. Oh, never mind. I'll see you later.
So, finish up your breakfast and whatever tasks you have for the day, and then we'll start heading out tomorrow. Current plan is we have a private airship courtesy of Lady Tevrin that is awaiting us in Aetherios. However, we're gonna have to hoof it. We're gonna have to hoof it there. She's like, no, I don't want to walk anywhere. We're going to go by airship to Aetherios. Then we will take off the best we can, get as close as we can to the dig site. However, there are no landing points. So the closest we can get is you're going to Edgevale. I remember now. Is just on the outskirts of Edgevale, a few days travel. And from there, we'll make it to the dig site. That way we don't have to waste too much time. Sound fair?
Sounds great.
Sound like a good idea?
Good.
Are you alive?
Mel.
Not really, no.
Would you care to elaborate?
I'm quite the dreamer. And she walks out the door and leaves.
Radicus, was she just flirting with me?
Mel. Oh no.
Yeah, ever since she got out of her coma, she's been different. So don't take literal heed in anything she says.
Well, I have something I need to take care of before we leave.
Of course. Day's yours. Feel free to go around, enjoy the extra gold you got.
Oh yeah.
Totally not going to go look for this black market that we shouldn't be dealings with at all.
Oh yes, the place we should not ever go.
You said that there was like an excitable student, or not student necessarily, but like somebody.
You would
who was
know. You would
very-
know it's Gletty. It's Gletty.
Yeah, it's glad.
Right. Okay.
Or wait, no. What's his? I don't think that. Let me double check.
Wasn't it Pada?
Yeah, Pada Zeroni. You would know it's Pada.
Pada.
You would know it's Pada.
The one I reported to the authorities.
I'm looking to pick up something interesting yet mundane. No, I know exactly what I want.
Okay. I'm
I
assuming
need
everyone
a-
wants to go.
I need to do this with Melvin not around, though.
Well,
Alistair is
luckily
going to
you'll be able to.
supervise.
Luckily there is customer. What's the word? Discretion. So you would be able to say what you want to get, and no one else would know. I will say that. That's the compromise, because you're all going to have to experience this madness that I'm about to put on you. I have to clear my throat. I need to get water for this one.
Uh-oh.
When
I
Nakura
will
goes,
share this
I
out of
gotta
character."
clear my throat.
What?
I will gladly share this out of character. Basically, she wants to get a book with a bunch of just random fake scribbling on it. And then she's going to give it to Melvin to distract him by saying that she stole Johnny Cool's journal, and that if he can crack the code, he can find out all of Johnny's secrets.
His dream. You took his dream journal. You ruined my dream journal. I did not.
Here, this will help you on your journey if you can solve this.
All right. So give me a moment, and I'll bring you over. God, and I gotta get the music.
Yes, Arlie is helping Cliff out here, giving Cliff a chance to sleep.
Well, if you're doing all of that, I'm gonna want to roll some insight against some deception.
Well, you'll see. So you make your way back to the main campus building, and you just see there, sitting there, arms outstretched, legs out. Well. I got a couple more wells in me. Well. Look who decided to come crawling back. I caught your interest.
If you have any more wells there, you might want to check to make sure you don't fall in.
Cute. Anyways, so we're doing this?
I do think we are.
Okay, watch your step. He snaps his fingers and you all fall through a floor.
Oh, good.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, God. I haven't been this unhinged in a while. You're gonna have to forgive me.
Forgive you? For what? What are we gonna have to forgive you
This
for,
is my
Nakura?
favorite NPC that I don't get to play enough. Because only one group has encountered them, and they thought they had an aneurysm.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh wait, no, two
Wait.
groups have encountered him. Correction.
Time to
This
make that
concerns
three.
me.
I'm always concerned.
I am definitely not concerned all the time.
Even when you were with the Royal Flush, you didn't encounter this guy.
Considering all the craziness we went through there, I am amazed.
All right. And give me 1 second. Gotta get the theme.
Alistair's just staring into his book. Is just like,
If I do not see them, I cannot see them witness any crimes. I'm not a witness.
I'm so tiny on this map. What the fuck?
Oh, well, that's your
He's very
halfling.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not tiny though. I'm like,
he's like what?
I'm almost.
Have you
I
not
wanna-
noticed
at
your
some
token's
point-
been like half size in every map?
well, he was like less than that. He
Okay,
was
hold
like,
on.
I was like close to Radicus size.
Secretly, we reduce his size by like 0.1 every session.
No, it's because when I move a token over to a different map, it's always not always the same size because of the map's
Yeah,
dimensions.
honestly, at some point, I'm going to prepare, enlarge, reduce to make Melvin giant.
And you all flop to the
reduce.
ground real quick before righting yourselves. Davinar, you do not. You fall. You land on your feet always.
I would like to roll acrobatics to
Yeah,
land on
sure.
my feet.
Graceful.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, welcome to the hidden star. Here, what it's called? Yep, to the Hidden Star Fence. This is my place of business. I don't own it, but I work for him. Let me see if he's around. Svel!
Can't remember. You can't remember the name of the place you work?
Svel! Hold on.
Here.
He begins looking through barrels and stuff. But you see, like, this looks like a warehouse garage. There are bags, there are crates, there are bins, there are chests, there are barrels, there are vintage rugs. Hold on, let me roll. Let's see where.
Where even would this be? This is.
And you see out the windows, you seem to be in like a city. As the hustle and bustle goes by. And Devinar, as you walk by this rug, you see a rustle. And someone
hello?
pops out. Hello!
Oh dear God! Oh dear God.
And he's actually. As you all see, this individual,
His head sticking out of the rug.
he's sticking out of the rug. And he comes out, he's a flat, and his body is shaped like a tube. As it comes out, and then you hear like a little wiggle, crack, wet noise, and he's back to normal size.
Man,
You see
Snap going hard
you
time.
see a halfling with a scarred eye, mutton chops.
Why
His
is this
normal
halfling
eye
bigger
is
than
crooked.
me?
His normal eye is crooked. He wears a neat vest with a little ascot in it, like little gilded pieces, and he wears a little green cloak. His hair is slicked back. Hello there! It's a pleasure to meet you.
I
Sounds massive.
it is
I'm
a
like right there, so I'll
pleasure.
just be like, the pleasure's all mine.
It's a pleasure, Afziri, Melvin, Cliff, Devonar, Alistair, Alena. My name is Feltnuck Fiddlefaddle.
Melvin readies an
I'll
Eldritch
roll to
Blast.
see why
He
he
knows
knows
he
our
Boy.
doesn't know who I am.
Don't worry about that. He's just omniscient.
Oh,
That
And
is
Pata's gonna
the-
just like go up to some
Hey,
gold in a barrel and just like sift it around.
Oh. We're just gonna.
Oh,
gloss
That's
over
omniscient.
that.
certainly a
He said-
name.
Are we really glazing over that there?
Oh no,
I
he
don't-
went to well, you tell him, Svelte. Yes, well, you see, I was quite the spell jammer in my day. I went to a flat planet with a big old point. And I climbed that point, that spire, and I was struck by lightning in this eye! And he takes it out in a cartoon fashion, wiggles it, and puts it back in. And then I was given knowledge. It made me incredibly powerful, weirdly specific, but I know things, and I can get anything I need for my customers.
Well
Shit.
then.
Well, there's some.
Make
forbidden
me
books.
history, arcana, or otherwise on what he has just described.
Oh dear.
Magic.
Well,
All right, that is sufficient. So, all of you would know, the planet he is describing is Hakatha, a legendary planet out in the Astral Sea. It is a literal, 300-mile disk. And there is a single mountain known as the Spindle. This is the planet of the Beholders. This is where Beholders come from. And Beholders have a rite of passage, where they try and climb the Spindle. And if they reach the peak of the Spindle, they are struck with lightning and are given otherworldly knowledge. This, you, Devonar, Afziri, you would know, and Alistair, of course, too, you would know that this is how a figure noted throughout, multiversal history, Xanathar was created. A very powerful beholder who became very wise in his ways. So for a humanoid mortal to make that trek succeed would mean that they have the wisdom of the multiverse within them, and may have other abilities that they should not have.
That is well then.
But that's no matter. Enough on the checks. And he just jumps around. I got things. You want money? Oh wait, no, other way around. You want things? You got money? I can give you stuff.
Yes, I would like one of the forbidden books from the
Hold on,
headmaster's
hold on.
office.
Good sir, I'd like to keep you at your word there for that last statement, if you may.
Hmm?
That last statement that you made, I would like to hold you to that.
Very well. What can I get for you? He just
No.
He just
no,
instant transmissions.
You said you can give us stuff, as in give.
Oh no, that's not how it works. You pay.
But good sir,
And he just
are
moves
you going
around
back on
and
your
then
word? I'd like to try to roll some kind of persuasion on that. Try to
do
get
so
him
at
to keep-
disadvantage.
You know what? Fair.
This ain't an archfey. 17.
Oh, wow.
No. 13.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot. I was trying
Almost
to
got
make
me
it-
with the persuasion, but no, unfortunately not. And he walks up to Melvin. Hey, you seem kind of familiar. Anyways, I have things you can buy for the right price. I have things from all over the continent and from beyond, from the legendary Isles of Deus. But for you guys, you were brought here by my good buddy, Ada, greatest intern. I'm your only intern. True. But we have some things that will be perfect for students. So yeah, he has a couple of things.
Exciting.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you the list.
The list. And if you want to know what these things are, I'll display them.
My good sir, I was wondering if you'd be able to procure something for me.
Just a moment, I'm listing out items.
I wonder if he doesn't keep stock of his stock regularly.
No, I don't.
Why doesn't your intern then?
Pick. I mean, he should.
Just slowly turns her head towards Pada.
And he's printing out a list out of his mouth, like a receipt, and he's just pulling it out. Oh, right there. Yeah, don't mind him. Feel free to take a look around while he's doing that.
Can Alistair find like a really, really cheap magical item? Just even the most mundane thing.
Oh. We're about to.
I'm gonna test a theory.
These gems or blueberries or something else?
Both. In
Ooh,
Svelt's
lovely.
shop, it's both. So, specifically for y'all, Chakrams, Glamour Bomb V version 2, Talisman of Uncanny Luck, Cloak of Revelry, Dancer's Shoes, Cliff Spell Tome, Quick Spell Potion, it should be Potion, not Quick Spell Potion, Concentrated Pulse Potion, Rune Glasses, Amulet of Unearned Talent, Ring of Minor Sight, and of course he sells a gunblades.
Out of curiosity, which version of Gunblades?
There should be the regular ones that you can grab.
No, I mean, like, are they the ones that they fire the bullet and make the blade vibrate, or are they the ones that actually are just guns with the blades attached?
How we have it in our games, they have chambers, and when you make an attack, they give off a burst that deals additional damage.
Okay.
So we have
basically
regular gun blades and we have heavy gun blades. They are longsword stats and greatsword stats, respectively.
Okay. No, I just was trying to get an idea because that term is used for a bunch of different style of weapons.
We also have a few other things that I'm slowly porting, like a mounted gauntlet, which is going to be fun. But yeah, so he's like, okay, I finished the list. And he shakes it off. Feel free to peruse. I'll pass out a copy of the list to each of you. And he has some other things, but they are black market. So, like, some of these sell for cheaper than they would in the normal shop, or things that you can't normally find in normal shops. He might have them. So we're gonna start with Arlena because Arlena has a plan.
She's gonna try to convince Cliff to distract Melvin for a few minutes.
Oh, if you need customer discretion, it's easy. He puts a box of silence around the both of you.
I need a book with as most complicated and illegible writing that you could possibly have. It does not matter what it actually contains.
Oh!
I just need it to be absolutely, totally, and completely mind-numbing. So that way, Melvin over there, she doesn't gesture or anything. We'll spend so much time deciphering it that Cliff will actually get a decent night's sleep for once.
Okay,
Bonus points if you can make it say, Johnny Cool's diary or something on it.
This music is groovy. I love it.
it's his theme song.
And she's going to, while she's talking, she's gesturing and making motions as if like describing a weapon. Just to give off the illusion of she's talking about something else completely.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, hold on.
She's done stuff like this before, so.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong with this from the madman.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d2. Because he has 2 that would work for this situation. He has 3 that would work for this situation. Oh no. Gotta love you that you asked this guy.
Oh no.
I mean, why not?
Okay, 1d3. Alright. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong number. 1.
That's 1d23.
Oh no. An illegible tome. I got one of those. Hold on. And he just puts his hand into thin air, rummages around, and his hand's gone. Yep, this'll do. And he pulls it out, and it's a book that is like really dirty and dusty. It's got a bunch of torn papers and sheets in it. It seems very unassuming at this moment, and it seems like it's kind of barely held together by leather, stone, and a little bit of rock.
She looks over at Melvin.
I think it will be perfect in his hands. Real
Melvin's
page turner. Also, he seems really familiar. Can't quite place it.
How much for the book?
3,000 gold.
Goodness.
Oh, is that
That's
too much?
illegible. Yes, that's way too much. I'll give you 5.
Sure, 5 gold for this. What could go wrong?
Oh no.
Oh no. What could go wrong?
Also, no refunds.
That's all. That's a
Alright.
good sign.
As customer service, you can make it say Johnny Cool's journal on the front, can't you?
He'll think it says that.
Excellent, thank you. And I'm just gonna pay that now.
Cool. Anything else that interests you? The chakrams? I am working on a mounted weapon. I just need to make the stats.
No, I'm fine. I need this. I am currently on the lookout for something else.
What are you looking for?
A cloak of displacement.
I think I might have one of those. Let me check my inventory. As he is black market, he might have it and has advantage on the rolls. What's the rarity on Cloak of Displacement again?
Rare.
Right.
Like blue.
Okay. Yeah, because he has several resources he's getting these from. Oh, I do! He pulls out a wet one.
How much?
Let me see. How much gold you got on you?
I have a little over 1,000.
500 and it's yours!
I'd like to inspect it first, if I may.
Sure.
Okay, is it actually a Cloak of Displacement?
Make me an Arcana check.
I'd like to use my free 20.
It is a Cloak of Displacement. It's just wet
Okay.
at the moment.
Alright, deal, I'll take it.
Sure!
That's a good deal.
That is a very good deal, considering the other merchant wanted 4,000.
Yeah, black market. And he gets more out of this than you think. So,
Maybe breaking the law isn't so bad.
plus you helped him you helped him paw off something that he was holding on to for a while that he shouldn't have been holding on to. So, you
No one's gonna
know.
go insane.
That's everything for me, thank you.
Oh, if you're interested in those mounted blade gauntlets, I think you might like it.
I'm comfortable with my current gauntlets, thank you.
Oh, I mean, you got one. Why not another?
Well, if you can make another one exactly like this one, I think
Well,
I could
that's
work with
easy.
that.
So combat gauntlets are what those are. They go on to your hand and arm. So let me see.
Yes, but hers is one that's built in with a ring of spell storing.
Yeah, no, but you're only wearing one on your one hand. You can wear another gauntlet on your other, is what he's got set up
True.
for you. So like there are mounted blades that he has, and they are finesse weapons that deal 1d6 piercing. They work like, and basically they're on your hands, so you have your hands free. It's like almost a hidden blader otherwise. He's also got crazier ones, such as freaking just straight up combat gauntlets, a great hammer one, and a gun one. So yeah, if that's something that interests you, those only cost 8 gold and can be easily made in the interim of your next session. But let's move down the list.
Yeah.
Let's say we're gonna go alphabetical. Alistair. He looks at
Gonna walk
you.
up
You look
to
like you need a new pair of glasses.
Mine work perfectly fine, thank you.
And
Do
he
you
looks at you.
have-
Are you sure about that? And your glasses are gone.
Alistair's sight is... He can't see anything now.
Wait,
Uh. I have a very good item for you.
is it my own glasses?
No. Better.
Go on.
These are rune glasses.
I can't see them.
He puts them on your eyes.
Oh. Oh. And how much would that cost?
Let me see. 250 gold pieces.
How about 150 gold pieces?
I could throw in a ring with it.
What kind of ring?
A ring of minor sight.
Minor sight.
Yep. And I will display what the minor sight spell is.
Cool. Okay.
These were made by Cody and Zach.
Oh, that's really good. Damn. Before I purchase any of these, do you have a magical item that's next to useless and very cheap that I could buy real quick to test out?
I do.
While he's looking, she's gonna lean over to Alistair. If you need gold to assist with it, I still have some left over. However, I have a slight catch.
I'm listening.
Does let you read any language, yes?
It would seem so.
Two things. She's going to make sure that Melvin is not paying attention. She's going to lean in carefully to whisper. Don't lend them to Melvin. And second, once in a while, I might need to borrow them.
I also have a spell that does the same thing.
Yes, but you could save yourself a spell slot, could you not?
Yeah, this is a real hard decision, I know. And he is like, he is the shape of he is the size of a mouse just hanging out on the shelf.
Oh, I love him.
You are a strange creature.
Yep.
No.
You know, I have a bad idea. I'm gonna do it. He'll hold up his gem to his eye, and he's gonna activate it, activating the gem of seeing, giving him true sight for 10 minutes.
Okay,
See if I see anything weird.
Where are you looking in particular?
At Svelte.
Oh no.
Oh god.
We're having a bad ideas today.
I need you to roll me a D100.
Yep.
Insanity check.
Oh no. Make
Anyway,
me
I'm just gonna-
make me 3 wisdom saving throws.
You have this new character, guys. It's really cool.
Nice knowing you. Bye-bye.
Oh, wisdom.
Bye.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm kind of epic.
Can I give you my inspiration for that? Because
No.
I don't think I'm gonna need it. Oh well. Thought I'd try.
It says I have. Do I have inspiration still?
Can I help you?
You cannot use inspiration on these.
Uh oh.
Uh oh.
Guys,
Okay, I need to roll something.
I was trying to see if I had anything that could help. I
Fuck
can't help
me.
you. I'm not a proper bard. Oh well.
Okay.
Oh, do we have a deal, Alistair?
But of course.
Time is holding at the moment.
Uh oh.
Alright. So Arlena will cover any gold you need to help pay for that.
We'll assume you do this beforehand because this is gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
he's not gonna buy these yet because he wants to test something with the other thing. But we gotta deal. I love D&D, guys.
Oh, come with me, kid.
Oh.
Right, where did I put that map?
Whee!
Hi.
On your way to the land down under.
To Brazil I go.
I'm banishing you to Brazil. No! Much better.
You're going to Brazil.
All right. I need everyone but Johnny to mute.
Oh.
And Johnny, we're going into whispers. so that only me, you, and the chat can hear this.
Alright.
Well, actually, we'll stay here. I'm gonna have everyone deafen. So everyone deafen. I will message you when you can undeafen. Alistair.
Yep.
It.
Uh-oh.
You are in a void. An empty, unknown space.
Can I
You
move?
feel your body paused in this dark void of space. This is something you are not meant to see, not yet. Peering into something that knows everything has brought you to a potential road. Something that you will eventually encounter. But it has also caused you to balance inward.
You are inquisitive, aren't you?
Show yourself.
No, not at this time.
You are not supposed to be here. Not yet. There are many here that would want to leave through you. And then the voice cuts out. You have found yourself in the wrong place. Here is one of my cores. Here is a piece of me. I will answer 3 of your questions, and I will impart upon you a gift. And I will answer you. The cost of your answer, your questions, and their answers. You will find me. The voice you recognize from your dream. The labyrinth of the maze. A piece of myself is trapped here. I cannot be whole until it is returned. Do you accept, Alistair Hargrave?
Yes.
What is your first question?
Where do I find those responsible for the death of my wife?
Anvil Thrice Damned is currently in the Nine Hells, planning alongside his partner, Evilise Redgrave. They plan to return her to her rightful vessel, which her sister had taken from her. Her sister, Arlena, travels with Saya Asilitus Thel, in a group known as the Whirlwinds, who seek to stop one of my creations. Oron will come for you eventually, as he does for all that are marked by his curse. What is your second question?
How do I empower my companion Lilith without her turning against me?
She will not turn against you. She is not as strong as some who have found their pact partners. She seeks only to gain your love and attention. Empowering her will give you no risk of betrayal. Seek Alistair's Alephtofontaine's knowledge. What is your final question?
So, this entity said it'd answer any question he asked, right?
Any question. This regards all of Null. Throughout this first act.
Ooh, how do I word this? Oh, God.
Okay.
How do I usurp Aleth de Fontaine and attain his power?
So you're asking how you can help Alephtofontaine?
How specifically could Alistair steal Fontaine's abilities and power?
Foolish child. You cannot steal one of my creations' power. You can merely learn them.
Very well.
Now, a price is due. And you feel your left eye begin to burn and enrapture in flame as it bursts out of your eye socket. Like this wide flame shoots out, just burning what's within it. And then this hand comes up from behind you, grabbing your chest first, and then stuffing it, like slamming his hand onto your eye, and you feel something forming. I will say it again as I speak to every mage throughout this continent, throughout this world. Come find me. But first, release the part of me that is trapped within the echoes of this institute. You are now bound to a greater purpose. As you find yourself shunted back to the space. Everyone may undeafen now. As you all stand there in a moment, Alistair stands there, shaking for a second. And then in a burst of arcane fire, purple arcane fire and energy, his left eye socket just explodes outward. Falls to the ground. Gets up. And you see where his left eye once was. There is a different eye. And I so desperately apologize, but it does not look normal. As motherfucker,
That feels like an unfinished sentence, so I didn't want to say anything yet.
oh, hold on.
I'm not sure those glasses were a great buy.
Oh, that's awesome.
As you now possess an Eye of Tyr. And that's where we're gonna end the session because I have to work on that item. I didn't think I'd have to work on that, but you've also activated another part of the plot line of the major overarching storylines of this world. Wizard God's getting stonks.
Side note, the first person he looks at is Arlena.
Yeah. What a fucked up day.
It's
Oh,
always forbidden tomes, though.
Yeah.
oh,
God, I love
goodness.
D&D.
Don't
One of the
worry,
cool
we'll
kids.
get there. We'll get there. And unfortunately,
Cool kids now.
we are at time. So next session, we will come back. We'll finish up the shopping. It gives you guys a chance to look at some of the black market items if you want to peruse those and buy them. Which I'll give you the stuff for. Alistair to get updated art. I am so sorry. But you have lost your left eye. Welcome to the Occultist Club. I told you it was gonna happen
I'm
at
one
some
of the
point.
cool kids now. Yeah.
It
would-
happened so fast.
It's normally supposed to be the right eye for what I have planned for that, but it's got to be the left eye because you're an occultist.
Easy clap.
Okay.
Oh, can you tell me how much gold I should take off?
Yeah, I can. I'll just say you did a group discount. I'll say 300 for everything
For everything?
because you did a group buy. Remember? So like you probably would have
Yes.
participated. Your share would have been 300 to the group pot of items.
All
So
right.
yeah, if I'm wrong, I'll let you know, and then we'll readjust from there. But money's hard in D&D. Money's hard in real life.
Money's hard.
What a session. Also, now Melvin has something as well. And a couple of things, because, I'm excited that you finally got here. Can't wait for Melvin to talk to Svelte more.
I'm very happy with today's session.
Oh my god, this was so much fun.
It's so good.
I can only tell you guys, he got to ask 3 world questions for himself, and he got truthful answers for each one. And it cost him his eye and service to certain someone, the Mad
The
Wizard.
universe. It
Oh.
speaks to me.
The universe.
Look, he's
the
just
universe to me.
he's finally happy someone's picking up on his collect call because he's been giving every mage a fucking dream about finding him. So,
Dream.
all right. So we'll pick up there next time. I believe our next session, if everyone's good for it, because I know it's like the week after Christmas, is the 30th before New Year's. Everyone's good for that. We're gonna go ahead with that. Hopefully Squire can be here for that one. Oh boy, he missed a lot.
Oh yeah.
But
I
we'll
will
pick up.
not- Well, actually, it might be possible.
I'm
Ollie
gonna
would
be
know
at a
better than me.
50-50 shot right now for that.
Yeah. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
If we can't get anyone there, because I know it's a specific day, it's like close to New Year's stuff. We might just postpone until the next year, which also would give me time to work on the eye more. That's gonna be a growing item.
You're welcome.
Woo.
All right, we'll pick up there next time. You guys have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.